All right, hello out there to every single knuckle dragging, mouth drooling detractor. Let us have a super hella mega huge episode where we catch up on some of the things that have been going on with Phil, some classic crash outs, and all that kind of fun stuff. But I think we have to start with what has been by far the most popular video about Phil in quite some time. So let's give some big ups to Kino Casino and let us watch the Dented Zone.
Kino Casino skipped another stream tonight. You were right about them.
Let me take seconds.
Now, when you say skipped, are you saying that they had one scheduled and they just decided not to do it?
Okay. I wanted to start with this. Give me 1 second. My bad.
I keep telling you guys, it's this simple. If you support me more, think about everything that's happened this year, over the course of this year when you've been supporting me. I have monstrously upgraded my setup. I have bought way more games and played a bigger variety of games than ever before. I've expanded my horizons, adding peripherals and things to this that I've never done. I tried new projects like building Legos and doing all this fun stuff. I let you guys pick new DSP tries-its, right? Like a flight of beers and stuff like that. It's all been change and improvement because you guys have supported me. I want you to think about how different in the last 1 year things have been since all that.
All right, my bad, you guys. Give me 1 second.
Time before it. When I was basically broke, okay? Now I want you to think about how much has actually changed with Kino Casino since people shower them with money.
Oh, my gracious. All right, my bad. My bad. We're here.
Because with them, when they get rewarded, there's no effort put in. It's like, oh, it's vacation time.
Is he going to have a legendary crash out today? I mean, probably.
Oh, it's time for another side project on
Remember, he said he wouldn't be addressing this today either.
Patreon or whatever the fuck it's called. Gumroad. The fuck cares about Gumroad? You know, it's more and more bullshit. To that, what major thing have they done in the last year? Name one.
Philip Burnell is a man.
Guys, we need some support right now, okay? We need one sub, one donation, one super chat, anything. Because you guys want me to do DSP Tries It.
This is unbelievable. Again, this is the Dented Zone. This is the video that came out, I believe, a day or two ago from Kino Casino.
I don't know what's happening. I'm going to be eating the new taco Lunchables on Friday like you all asked. I didn't choose this. You all asked me to try this. It's limited edition, here for like 2 months. in my area. But there's no subs, there's no support.
This is Andy. This is Andy from Kino Casino. We have not seen PPP yet, but we will. Big up Slow Chart Cammy. But this is Andy from Kino Casino.
I don't know what to do. I got my hands tied behind my back right now. Now, folks, right now, I need 1 sub, 1 tip, 1 membership, or 1 super chat. Let's get some momentum going, folks. We're gonna need some support right now, okay? 1 sub, anyone? Kick? 0 from Kick today. 0. Where's the subs? Where's the support?
This is so good.
We weren't even close. And Kick? Hello? Hello? Are you there? Are you there, Kick? That guys, we need 1 sub.
I haven't actually sat down and watched the whole thing yet, so this is about an hour, and then I have some like clips that we're gonna catch up on, some crash outs. The shit with LTG, like where he calls him gay and like he crashes out, like some workout shit, some other shit. But we're gonna
1
watch
membership, 1 super chat, 1 tip right now. Come on, let's get some momentum going.
Philip Burnell isn't just a man, he is a begging man.
You all asked me for weeks, can you play this game? And I did. And I don't see no support. Why? Why? But no DSP tried it today? This is your reward. Do you want your reward?
If Andy would have found the butt plug shirt, it would have been 11 out of 10. I still think it's 11 out of 10. This like weird ass shirt he's got on, the hair and everything. It's still 11 now. Tony, thanks for the 2, honey. I appreciate you. The director good at typecasting.
This is your last chance to stop withholding so you could have the reward that you guys asked for. Simple. Really? Nothing. I have to eat the taco Lunchables for DSP tries it. Are you gonna make my wife cook today? That's crazy. You all asked for this. It's basically a favor what I'm doing.
Andy declared bankruptcy during filming to stay true to the character.
Here. Not 1. Kick. No, moral support doesn't count, guys. No.
Yeah, this is incredible.
Stop it with that. Yeah. All right, this is a few minutes left.
He looks like he's on the verge of cracking up. Well, trying to act like this guy must just be like fucking utterly ridiculous.
Left, guys.
He says he doesn't watch Kino Casino, but he responded to the video on Twitter. Well, I believe this came out today's Sunday. I believe this came out Friday. Yeah, because he didn't stream yesterday. Phil didn't stream yesterday. So this came out on Friday, and I heard he was just getting like roasted in his chat and people bringing it up. And he doesn't, I think he ignored most of it, but then he does briefly bring it up, I think, in his daily FAP from Friday, which we're not going to watch, but he brought it up and then he was like, I won't be mentioning it again. Well, we'll see today.
The clock is ticking. Today. I don't know what to say. It's like under 5 minutes, guys. Not 1, huh? Look.
I've watched The Twilight Zone, but it's not something that I like currently watch or anything.
I want the taco Lunchables. And my wife doesn't want to cook. Nor
he definitely watched some clips at least. Nah, he's seen the whole thing.
Or do I want her to cook?
Phil is way too much of a fucking narcissist. With something like this, I don't think he could help himself.
You shouldn't want her to cook because you asked me to do the taco Lunchables. What, they're gonna sit in my fridge now? All right, this is the last chance. I'm serious. I'm serious. Wow.
A man for whom each day is the same day, an unending hamster wheel torture of his own creation.
For $2, Hostage wife of Renton 220 Real says,
Hostage wife of, what was it? Renton 220 Real.
why are you such a broke, irrelevant loser? With only 174 viewers, you fell off, bro? First of all, thanks for the $2. Smart. Damn, smart. Secondly, I shouldn't have to even explain to myself to these people because they're dunces and mouth droolers. All right? I got 175 on YouTube and 80 on Kick. If you add up all of the illegal streams, all the criminal activity out there, okay? I have thousands and thousands of viewers. And sadly, those views, the credit, the super chats, don't go in my pocket. Now, if I wanted to, I could take every penny from these detractors. I could take their houses. They're lucky I'm not doing it. It's just because I'm successful and I'm making a living doing this that I'm not going to waste my time. But I am cataloging everything. I'm recording every time you're restreaming me. Every penny you make. I know about it. And I have it on a list.
I have it on a list.
And you detractors, you better hope I keep making money. Right? Because the moment I don't make money anymore.
Those noises are so good. Andy did a great job playing DSP. It's so good.
I'm coming after you, that's.
Timothy, what's going on, honey?
I talked to 3 lawyers this week alone.
Right.
And they said I have something here.
In Mr. Burnell's world, every moment is scheduled for maximum monetization, and any deviance from the sacred schedule is death. To beg daily is his life. To change is impossible.
Remember, guys, this is the last chance. I mean it. I really have to go.
In Kick Chat, he was pissed off at us because we didn't care about Hades too. I think like one person asked him to play that, so he always says he gets this like, oh, everyone's asking me. Bro, who is everybody? Everybody, like, this is Andy. This is Andy from Kino Casino. This is called The Dented Zone. It is an hour-long video that Kino Casino put out. It's not this for the whole video either.
Anyone out there? Now, guys,
the hair touches.
Tomorrow at 2:30 is the Level 1 podcast. All right, we'll return. I mean, I don't know what's happening today. I'm trying to think, but I did everything right today. Not one tip. It's the 2 minutes left, guys. No one.
Scanning for tips.
Folks, 2:30 p.m. tomorrow, new Level 1 podcast. Talking all gaming news. And tomorrow is a big day. It is the Luigi's Mansion 4 launch day. One of the biggest franchises in Nintendo history. But no support today. It doesn't bode well. And remember, I had to already remove Minecraft from the rotation. And Truck Simulator is hanging on by a thread. That's not good, folks. We are $27 away from the goal. Let's get some momentum. Right here, guys. We're so one tip, one membership, one super chat, one anything. Guys, I want you right now to donate. I'm going to hold my finger up here until we get some support.
Oh my God.
I'm not putting my finger down until we get one super chat. One tip. I have a lot of stamina.
Philip Burnell, a portrait of autism at work.
A portrait of autism at work. Oh my god, why is this so good? How is this so good? This is Worski's masterpiece. Like how is it so
A
good?
stubborn, greedy man for whom every day is the same and nothing changes, except things are finally about to change, because Phil has crossed over into the dented zone. There is a fifth dimension
Oh my god, it's a belt.
beyond that which is known to man. It is a dimension of begs, a dimension of snorts, a dimension of a dented mind. It is the middle ground between dent and detractor, between pignosis and poverty. And it lies between the pit of a pig's addiction and the summit of his ignorance. This is the dimensions of desperation. There's an autistic schedule posted up ahead. You have just crossed into the dented zone.
There's an autistic schedule posted up ahead. Uh-oh, he's getting angry. Uh-oh, the WWE belt. I know, right? Don't think I've heard you laugh that hard before, Toxie. Loving your videos. I appreciate you, Thundercat. Big ups. I'm sorry, this is so good. No, I don't normally laugh this much because Phil isn't fucking funny. I wonder if they have outtakes. Probably. how many times must he have had to watch the fapping video to like try to like replicate this? Hopefully, like, hopefully not very many. Lalafell Gaming, thank you for the 5. I appreciate you. This has far more effort put into it than Phil's 17 years of content. You couldn't be more correct. Yep, the PS4 music. We all know what's gonna happen. I don't think I could do this with a straight face. I mean...
Philip Burnell is a man whose life is ravaged by addiction. He is an alcoholic, a chronic gambler, and a chronic masturbator.
So, Kat, how do you like the gourmet breakfast snack pizza, huh? You know, Kat, these gourmet breakfast snack pizzas are the finest gourmet breakfast snack pizzas around. It tastes like they're right from Italy. I should know.
I have to agree. This is an absolute masterpiece.
I'm Italian. I am Roman Catholic. The sauce. Really damning. Good. And the mozzarella is really robust. And gourmet with the Charles gourmet. You think you can make something like this, Kat? Probably not. Now, Catherine, I've got some big decisions to make today. Okay? I could either play Little Kitty Big City 2, with I would love to do. But will there be enough support? I don't know. I'm in a predicament here, Kat. It's either Little Kitty Big City 2.
Well, I mean, how much does she really get to, talk? This is probably like this is probably scary accurate.
Or the new Nickelodeon kart race.
And if she does talk, he doesn't fucking listen to a word that she says.
Game. I'm worried there won't be sufficient support from the audience to justify me playing the game. Everyone's telling me they want me to play that game.
I agree, Raven. This is 100% the type of shit he talks about. Like I say, I feel like this is like probably fairly accurate. If you listen to some of the DSP Tries-Its where Panda Lee's in it, there will be certain episodes and Phil will be saying something and then Panda Lee will say, yeah, and ABCXYZ. And Phil won't say yes or no or I agree. There's just this brief pause and he just keeps talking like she didn't say anything. So I can only imagine it happens with Kat.
Kat, when I can't tell if it's just detractors trying to destroy my business, my success, everything I've built over the last 18 years, or if they're authentic suggestions, trying to encourage a fun party-like atmosphere in the stream. Hard to tell, Kat. I just want the stream to be positive and meaningful. You know me, Kat. Mr. Positive and Meaningful. As you know, Catherine, today's my day off. I should be relaxing, but I have to be doing a lot of arduous and back-breaking things today. On my day off, grocery shopping, take out the garbage, I have to feed Jasper Kitty.
He also knows nothing about her. It's clear they don't talk, or he talks and she listens. Yeah. Yep.
And the worst part?
Because we say it all the time every day when we watch his podcast. You've never seen a man have so much to say about so fucking little, so.
Is grocery shopping. Preparing the list takes hours alone, Kath. I may as well not call this a day off. Then we have to drive all the way to Costco, find a parking spot. People are so inconsiderate, they don't care. It ruins my shopping experience, Catherine. The day off, it's my day off. I want to enjoy my shopping, but I can't because people just don't care. They're all toxic. And then I'm looking and looking and looking, and it'll have everything that we have on the list. And then the line, Catherine. You would think that Costco would make a more efficient system to take my hard-earned money. It's so toxic. Cat, you haven't touched your gourmet snack pizza.
You haven't touched your gourmet snack pizza. Metal plates is lower is inaccurate. Yeah, a lot of people said it should be on paper plates.
That's not like you. No,
no, Andy's an adult. He has real dishes and real cutlery.
If I hit 2 goals today, I'll be able to get the Lunchables you love, Catherine. That make you happy, Catherine? Cat? Talk to me. Cat? Cat? Talk to me! Cat! Talk to me! We're supposed to have a positive and meaningful marriage! Stop!
We're supposed to have a positive and meaningful marriage.
Being toxic! Talk to me! Talk to me, Cat! Talk to me! Ban! Toxic! Talk to me! Permaban, bitch! Stop!
Is like Groundhog's Day.
Finally awake.
Catherine starts a new save of Skyrim and cries about all of her life decisions.
Into that Imperial ambush, same as us, and that thief over there.
Damn you Stormcloaks. Skyrim was fine until you came along. Empire was nice and lazy. If they hadn't been looking for you, could have stolen.
As Philip goes upstairs and masturbates furiously to the Calvin Klein website.
Oh my god.
What's up back there?
What's wrong with him, huh?
I don't know if they were Zelda jammies. I should have paid closer attention because he had a shot like from the knee down of him like taking his pants down to do the fapping scene. I didn't pay close enough attention if they were Zelda jammies.
That person over there is a detractor. But if that old lady's a detractor, anyone here could be a detractor. They could hurt me, or my family, or worse yet, my business.
Ooh, that's a little irritating. Nope, my bad. We gotta knock that out. Sorry, I can't handle shit like that.
What if I was followed? I have to move quickly. You're gay. Wait, did someone just call me gay?
no. Oh, don't do this to me. That shit makes me, like, lose my mind. Don't do that.
Do I get the Hellman's mayonnaise or the Miracle Whip? The Miracle Whip is more tangy, but the Hellman's mayonnaise is more robust. This is such a hard decision. I can't decide. The Miracle Whip is on sale. But if a detractor sees me, they'll think I'm poor, and they'll tell everyone I'm poor. I need to get the premium gourmet mayo.
I feel like at least some of this is accurate too. When he's like actually out in the wild going places, does he look at people and wonder, like, are they taking pictures of him? Are they a detractor? Are they gonna see him somewhere?
I'm a mature and responsible adult. I've completed all the meaningful shopping I need for my household. 10 lottery tickets, please.
Oh God, does he get lottery tickets too? Skybomb, thanks for being a member, honey, for 6 months. I appreciate you. I could tell that they filmed a lot of their shots separately, but maybe not, because they're actually in the same scene here. Have you ever heard anyone talk about themselves as much as this? This is how Phil actually is. I imagine he bores everyone he talks to. Well, he bores everybody when he's on the podcast. So I heard they almost got into trouble filming at the Costco. I'm actually surprised that she's like covered in Cheeto bags. I'm just now realizing this. There's like crumbs everywhere and she's covered in Cheeto bags. Yeah, some places are funny about you like filming in there. At least he's committed to I mean, they really did. Both of them. Like, this is crazy.
Today's winning numbers for the Washington State Lottery are 6, 9, 4, 2, 0, 2, 2, 0.
69, 420, 220. Nice. They said they had another scene written for the checkout that they couldn't do. Oh, that sucks. Oh my God, he is wearing a butt plug shirt. Oh my God, that's incredible. However much appreciation they get for this, it's just simply not enough. I've seen Lechero, DSP from, I think we've seen all of them. I don't think there's been a new one for a while, but we've watched most of them, if not all of them.
Philip Burnell is a man who doesn't win quite easily. So of course he needs to go back to the bottle. And of course another masturbation session before passing out on the floor.
Andy's just clearly too thin to be Phil. I see that they put this out like sometime later in the day, I think on Friday, and it's already got over 50,000 views. So like, big ups to these fucking days. Buckle up for the dream sequence. Well, yeah, because Andy's his gaming soulmate. Forsky should have done some hair tricks in the car. I like that he's still in the pajama pants, too. They're not the Zelda jammies, but reckless driving, I see. You just got done beating Silent Hill F. Oh, big ups. I'm glad you liked it. This is really what Phil thinks about, though.
Driving in your car, speed so fast, felt like I was drunk. City lights
To be honest, I thought the dream sequence was Andy and John Rambo.
lay out before us, and your arms felt nice wrapped around my shoulder.
Oh my gosh.
Now, guys, we really need to hit that goal today. I need that money. I really, really need that money.
God, it's so good.
Now, guys, we need one sub, one super.
Yeah, right. The floor is too clean. There's not DoorDash papers and like empty booze bottles and shit everywhere.
Chat, one membership, one anything right now. I'm not going to continue until we get one sub. Let's go! Let's go! Momentum! Where's the momentum? Oh, come on. This game is glitched. Oh!
Oh yeah, I heard in this, like, I haven't seen this whole thing, so I heard like time passes or whatever. Optimus, thank you for the 2, honey. Andy is lore accurate to a fault. Yep, this is something.
Where's
really
the
crazy.
memberships? Come on. I did one sub. Let's get some momentum going, guys. Oh. No, that's a troll. Oh. What was that? In 2038, they're still using rollback netcode? This is Street Fighter 8. Come on, devs. One membership. I'll do it again. Hello.
Sadly, so accurate. Been playing Ghost of Yotei. Of course, this Bonehead is skipping one of the most hyped releases of the year. Great game so far. Well, Dreamcloud, I'm glad you like it. Of course. I mean, anything that might, you know, be entertaining. It's just like how he fucking missed out on fucking... He could have made bank off of Stellar Blade. Oh boy, 56. Still doing it.
Now, guys, we're gonna need one sub, one membership, one anything to hit the goal. Friday is DSP Tries It, then you Cricket Cubes. All right? It's supposed to have every piece of nutrition that you can have in a single cube. This is the future, folks. Are you gonna pay for the future? Or are you gonna sit there? Guys, we haven't gotten one tip over 5-1 in 10 years.
I just want to see what the article says.
What is this, a joke? Guys, let's get some one. Anything. What? Oh, come on. You think Sonic
Oh my God, the Sonic hat.
2049 would be better than this? I'm not gonna read that. That's a detractor. You'd think after 40 years, you get tired of detracting. Go outside, get a life. Look at me. I'm successful. I have a life. You? 40 years.
40 years, oh my God. Protect your mental, thank you for the 2, honey. About time you streamed, slacker. Yeah, it's been a while.
I'm happy. Are you happy? Because I am.
Well, we're here and we're watching the rest of this. Then we have catching up to do with Philipher, and then we're gonna watch the podcast. And I want to see if he shits his pants about this video that Kino Casino put out. He said in his daily FAP on Friday he wasn't going to address this. He wasn't going to talk about this. So we'll just see about that. Big ups, Jerry. How you doing?
Fuck! Going Xion, Woman Xian, Xion, Ifending. Come on!
It's incredible how much content gets generated surrounding this one idiot who lives in Renton. And just like, proof like this video that Kino put out, how much effort people put into some of it too. Like some of the people who do restreaming of him, and like Meerkat, and some of the folks that do the music, and some of the people that do the artwork, and some of the people that spend hours and hours editing videos and stuff. And then this from Kino and the documentaries. It's crazy that all of this stuff comes from a person who puts no effort into anything they do whatsoever. Just thank you for the 2, honey. The amount they spent on just wardrobe is impressive. I wonder how long this took them. More effort in one video than Phil's entire streaming career. I think you're the second or third person who said that.
My grooming arm isn't like it used to be. After years of waiting, Grand Theft Auto 7 today, controllerless. It uses just hand gesture. Okay? It's lagging. Do you see that? Rigged hand gesture mechanics, garbage. These Rocket mechanics are lame. I'm not even hard. Where's the guys?
Oh, Andy, please don't break the chair. Can't wait for him not to talk about this today. That's what he said. I'm not a betting woman or anything, but $11 billion says he fucking does. Okay, here we are in 2067.
Robbie!
Hello, Mr. Burnell. I see you are enjoying your gourmet pizza. Sorry to bother you, but you have mail from your father, David Burnell.
Dad? What does he want?
Andy said he put in at least 40 hours in editing alone. Oh my.
Let me get into place to project the letter on the wall for you. Look over here, Philip. The letter says, "To my son, Philip Paul Burnell. If you are reading this, then I have already passed away.
What? But he was only 120.
There will be a reading of my last will and testament tomorrow at 2 p.m. sharp.
Oh, wow!
Well, Catherine, you all this means we're rich. We can finally have this man for her honeymoon, what you always wanted.
Oh my god. I was gonna say, let me guess, Cat's dead. Oh my god. I do appreciate that it's still wearing the same outfit for the last 40 years.
You know, Dad was so selfish, holding on to all his money, preventing me from living the life that I deserve. He never forgave me for not visiting Mom. Bruce is sick and going to her funeral. But now the time has arrived that I get what I'm entitled to.
This is so like, oh, there's like a creepy factor to this. Of course, he wouldn't want to bury her. He can't afford the funeral. Well, that, and if he doesn't say that she died, I don't know, he can keep claiming her on his taxes.
So, I want to keep this a secret and private, but because of the no-life loser detractors, I can say it. My father, David Burnell, has passed away. Now, because of this cult of hate, no-life loser detractors who are toxic, they're trying to take this and make it a negative thing.
Yeah, this is on YouTube. Kino Casino have a channel on here, and it's just Kino Casino clips, and it's on there.
Wow, surprising. I'm putting my foot down. All of you obsessed loser detractors are gonna get sued, okay? I am taking all your flying cars, I am taking all of your houses, and every penny of your won. My father has passed away, yes, that's true. But he's also passing on inheritance to me. I wish I could see detractors now. Duty died 15 years ago, and I wish he was alive right now to see this. Now, unlike some people,
This guy would outlive like everybody.
Raw Phil, who doesn't have anyone who loves them, I had David Burnell, my father. He loved me. No one loves you guys. That's why you watch me all day.
Do you think detractors would follow him this long? No.
I've earned this inheritance. I've worked my entire life for my dad's money.
I've worked my entire life for my dad's money.
Okay? And I'm getting it.
That is scarily accurate, isn't it? He says that Duty died like 15 years ago. Duty's long dead and he's still thinking about him. Right, still living rent-free.
Out of love and out of legal obligation, I will be richer than all of you detractors. No. You're wondering, Phil, what are you going to do with all this money?
Oh, is it time to sue everybody now that you got a big bunch of money?
I'm going to track it down.
There we go.
Every detractor. And I got a lot of Ethereum coming. All right? And I'm going to hire people to find out everything about you and everyone that you love. And I'm going to find every single one of you detractors and all your family members and everyone that you know. It's all right.
Some detractor channels are 7 years or older. Yeah, there are some people that have like maybe not like seriously followed, but have been around or have known about DSP for a long time.
Get a blend going,
I
guys.
think Tevin's been around, you know, knowing about Phil and like what a piece of shit he is and everything for a hot minute.
One sub, one super chat, one won. Bam.
That's so funny. Oh no.
Welcome to City Hall, Mr. Burnell. Please have a seat. It is time to watch your father's last will and testament.
Oh yeah, Evil AJ, because he started the This Is How You Don't Play.
To my son, Philip.
Tevin and Evil AJ, yeah.
I know you've been waiting for this day for a long, long time. I imagine ever since your mother didn't purchase you the Wolverine doll for your birthday. It was to try and teach you some patience and appreciation for the
Going to City Hall in pajama
finer
pants, right?
things in life. Son, I want you to know that I did everything that I could for your childhood. I spoiled you rotten, and you wanted for nothing. You had every advantage possible. I put away the money for you so you could have the best college education money could buy. I even pulled strings with your high school to have you made valedictorian. But you were such a dullard that even with my money and connections, we couldn't get you into an Ivy League and had to settle for a second-rate private Catholic school where you barely scraped a degree.
He's just sitting there like, do I get my money at some point or like what the fuck?
And did no networking. Instead, it was always you playing your silly Nintendos and refusing to get serious. You wasted your 20s getting fired from remedial jobs and going into debt to play Nintendo tournaments with me and your poor mother holding your hand and bail you out of financial trouble time and time again. I knew by this point you'd never amount to anything.
Yeah, he's not listening. I mean, I would expect that to be like, I don't want to say completely accurate, but like somewhat accurate. Yeah. He would just be like, yeah, okay, that's all great and everything, all good. Like, you're not getting no debtor. Like, can I have my fucking money now, please?
Your own. So I arranged the perfect sinecure job for you at the helicopter company. You and I both know you weren't qualified to even be an office golfer. But I got you.
I'm not criticizing, of course, like what Kino Casino did, but I think it would be funnier if Andy was sitting here like this as DSP and instead of like actually listening, because right now he's just listening to, you know, David Burnell, you know, up there talking. I think it would be funnier if he was like on his phone, like arguing with somebody, you know, or like maybe like still playing WWE champions, like maybe 40 years later, like he's the only one who still plays it or something.
A plum position where you didn't have to do anything, and still collect the check. But you found a way to even screw that one up, Philip. To annoy every single person in the office with your silly antics. Even I couldn't save you anymore. Then it was your...
He'd be on Twitter. If Twitter was still a thing. I keep forgetting that we've jumped like 40 years. So maybe it would be like a different site or like he'd be addicted to like a different game or like something else that would just be funny. I agree. Not enough swaying. Andy's entirely too still in the moment. Just thank you for the 5, honey. The sway. Also, Phil was very late Friday. Kino pointed out he didn't go live until after the movie was over. He definitely watched. Yep, and they shit on him the whole time. And
stupid internet show.
Well, that was just like when he broke up, when he had the breakup with Kino Casino, and they had It's a Gundam on. Kino had on It's a Gundam, and Phil hurried up and went live early to attempt to get like his dents and his retards and shit to like go over to his stream to not go watch everything with Kino Casino.
Oh, well, you didn't pay your taxes, and Mom and I bailed you out again. And you lied right to your poor mother's face. You promised her you were gonna stop and get a real job. After everything your mother did for you and your life, how much love she showed you. You didn't even bother to visit her when she was sick, and you skipped her funeral because it was Call of Duty launch day. Sickening. I don't even know what that means.
I don't even know what that means. I liked you were playing your Nintendos. It sounds like a parent, you know?
You are a massive disappointment. And always have been. Your mother coddled and spoiled you. But I'm not going to do the same. I'm going to do what we should have done from the beginning. And finally show you.
Oh God, is he like, what is he not going to get any of the money? Mr. Killface, thank you, honey, for being a member for 8 months. I appreciate you.
Tough love that you really need. To Philip Burnell, my son, I bequeath only the Burnell family Bible in the hopes that you'll open it. I bequeath all my other property, cash holdings, and earthly possessions to the Roman Catholic Church. Thank you.
My mother called everything. Oh God, there's Cat and Jasper. Oh my God. My mother called everything Atari. I remember when Pokemon was big, and my mom used to say Pokemon or Pokemans.
What am
And the black and white and everything, it's given like Psycho vibes.
I gonna tell my audience? What am I gonna tell them?
Yeah, right. You told them all to go kiss your ass, didn't you? You said, fuck you guys. I don't need your money. I'm going to inherit a big bunch of money, and then you got nothing.
Okay. Oh, no. My back hurts. My hands hurt. I'm poor. I would sell my soul if it meant beating these detractors. One day.
This is a parody skit. DSP contemplates self-harm, but does not go through with it. I don't know if I want to show this, but...
Here are the winning lottery numbers.
Coming home, all.
6, 9, 4, 2,
Where?
0, 2,
Huh?
20.
Where?
I'm sure jealous of anyone who has those numbers.
Those are my numbers.
Oh, they're not going to show it, it seems.
I did it! I won! I beat the detractors!
Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate that they did that.
Oh, Mr. Bonnell, our lucky winner today. What are your plans with all of that money?
Well, for years, my family has been harassed and stalked by an evil cult of fate. I'm gonna take this money and find each and every one of them. They're gonna be all doxxed and sued. I'm gonna take their houses, their cars, everything, every last penny, and they're gonna be homeless and dying on the streets. And if they have kids, well, their kids are gonna be homeless and poor as well. And they're gonna die on the streets. That's what they deserve. I'm rich. I'm rich. I'm rich. I can finally punish those detractors. How?
Mr. Burnell, there seems to be someone at your door.
Who's that? Who are you?
The name's Lou. Lou Cipher, Esquire. At your service, sir.
You're not some sort of detractor, are you?
No, no, no. Quite on the contrary, my boy. Mr. Burnell, your Majesty, King, my liege. Nothing further could be from the truth, sire. My desire, my most fervent wish, is to make these detractors pay for their heinous crimes against you and your family, my king.
Yeah, Lou Cipher, that was pretty good.
I saw you won that handsome amount of money and are in need of some fine legal services, my boy.
So you're a lawyer?
The best! The very finest, my boy. I never lose.
But it took me a long time to get the Lou Cipher. So he's gonna attempt
See,
to
Mr.
sue.
Burnell, I have all the paperwork right here, all the forms, everything that you need. All that I require is your signature right upon this document, and we can begin right away to make all of those who made your family suffer themselves, and pay to the very last penny.
You think you can finally make them pay?
Sir, with your money and my formidable legal expertise, these detractors won't know what hit them. They won't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of by the time we're finished with them. And let me say, sir, you're a smart, handsome fellow with a fetching wife.
Oh my god, I can't. Silent Weapons, thank you for the 5, honey. PPP looks more like Fat Lock than Lou Cipher. Oh goodness, behave. Still funny, but thank you.
Dare I say, sir? And so I know you're going to make the correct decision.
Hey, Greedy Piggy, what's going on? I turned 51 today. Oh, big ups, happy birthday, honey.
And a fix.
What are you doing for the birthday? Phil's still begging and hasn't changed. The only thing that's changed is the way he begs. And actually, he's been trying to do it like Kino Casino for, you know, it's going on to like a year now.
Your signature to this document. Right here, sir. Here you are, Mr. Burnell. Right here. Yeah. A wise decision, my boy.
I wonder if it was like, is there something behind it doesn't say anything? Or maybe we can't see it, or maybe they just didn't feel like writing anything. I'm not sure. Try J, thanks for the 5, honey. I appreciate you. I love how PPP's wig is just permanently looking like shit.
A wise decision indeed. You certainly won't regret it.
throw out that Phil doesn't beg anymore. He just demands. Yep, that's true. Oh, that was pretty cool.
Push it to the limit.
Oh, yeah? I hope you're happy. I'm taking your house.
Oh my god.
Your house. Your house. Your house.
Flying lawsuits like planes. Paper cuts in the sky. Every troll that I name. Better lawyer up or fry. Cease and desist on my lips. Defamation.
List of people to sue.
On deck. I might not cash the checks today, but your future's a wreck. Push it to the limit. Courtrooms where I'm in.
He would do this on live stream. Yeah, probably.
Every motion, every brief, my lawyer's gonna hit it. You thought I was weak. Now the filings cascade. I got an ace in the suit.
I wish the board had been actual detractor names instead of just gibberish. Yeah, that was kind of what I was looking for. And then I realized that it was like AI or whatever. I was like, okay, where's Judy? Where's Evil AJ? I didn't make the cut. Oh, why would I?
You're so stupid. You'll be talking to my lawyer.
Gorski's DSP was almost perfect, but he smiles too much. Right, yeah. He was entirely too happy doing all of this. Someone should tell him, like, Andy, you need to be, like, way more fucking depressed. Yeah, remember Duty is dead in this timeline. Yep. Guess he, well, would it be like, I don't know, like his kids or something like that?
Push it to the limit. No troll can outspin it. Haven't won the war just yet.
Oh, don't slurp all over your money like that. It's really gross.
But my lawyer's gonna win
Going to be an open and shut case, my boy.
So rest assured you're in good hands. It would take an act of God or the devil for him to win this case. I used to be a medical doctor, but now I'm a lawyer. See? They don't give these away at the dollar store.
What the fuck is happening? Oh my god. Dream Cloud, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships, honey. I appreciate you. Thank you. Oh shit, it's October, isn't it? I have 10 free gifteds I can give out. I'll have to try to do that before. I'll have to try to remember.
You have nothing to worry.
I have 10 that I'll give.
I'll tell you that much. Or my name ain't Lawyer Croc.
We now call upon plaintiff's counsel for their opening statement.
Your Honor, esteemed members of the jury, I'd like to begin by thanking all of you for your presence here today and your undivided attention to this serious, important matter that we have before us here today. This is a matter concerning justice, concerning dignity,
From what I saw, Kino Casino made 10K in subs during this. Probably. I mean, like, it's so good.
Very American dream itself. My client, Philip Burnell, is the American dream. He is a small business owner from humble, modest beginnings who each and every day shows up to work. He works hard. He works tirelessly.
Try to say this shit with like a straight face. How? I don't understand how they can do this with a straight face.
Fingers to the bone, arduous, back-breaking labor to provide for him and his beautiful family. He's built a beautiful business, a beautiful legacy. But these criminals have stolen.
I'm not a fan of Kino Casino, but this is hilarious and genius. You have to admit, right, even if you don't, maybe if you don't like what they do or you just don't like them or whatever, like this is really good.
Of Mr. Burnell's labor. They've stolen his American dream. For 50 years, these so-called detractors have taken Mr. Burnell's content, stolen it, and misappropriated it for themselves, for their own profits. They've defamed him, defamed his family, harassed him at his home, at his place of business. Though their crimes might be digital, I assure the members of the jury, their consequences are all too real. Let's say, for instance, Mr. Burnell was a sandwich shop owner.
Oh God, no, please.
Brick and mortar location.
I only watch for their DSP and RTU content. It's nice because they have the channel. They have the Kino Casino Clips YouTube channel, and they break it up. So if you care about, like, I just saw they had like an iDubbbz video that came out the other day, but I don't care about that, so I don't watch that. They just put out one right before I started streaming that was something about DSP, and I haven't gotten to watch it yet, but you can tell by like who's like in the thumbnail and the title and everything, like who you want to watch and who you don't. So like even if you don't have Kick, it's kind of nice. It's like, yeah, it's not like live. It's not them doing it live, obviously, but it's nice because you can catch up on the people who you want to hear them talk about, and then you can kind of skip the people that you don't. So it's very nice they do that.
Beautiful windows. And let's say, for instance, these detractors, so-called, came to the windows of the shop every day to vandalize them, throwing rocks through them, graffitiing on the windows. Mr. Burnell is gay. He's a homo. He's a liar.
He's a homo. That was unbelievable. Oh my God. Inserting the sandwich analogy into this courtroom monologue is actual Kino.
He's a fraud. He's a charlatan. Would we not?
I'm loving them going in on the quartering. He deserves it and is melting down in real time. Well, tell me, I don't know. I can't fathom like Phil not having something to say about this.
Punish them? Would we not Provide restitution to Mr. Bennell and his business? Of course we would. Of course we would. This situation is no different. And what's at stake is not dollars or cents. What's at stake here, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, is the American dream itself. And all I'm asking each and every one of you.
I hope people spam for taco Lunchables for DSP, for the next DSP tries it.
Is to follow your conscience and do the right thing. Return to Mr. Bennell his dream. Our dream.
Black Ops 7 is terrible, Toxie. Don't play it. It didn't look very interesting to me. The last one I played was 2, and I saw there were some maps. I saw that there was, what was it, Hijacked and, oh fuck, I've already forgotten, Raid and something else, which I appreciate, but I don't need to buy a whole nother game about it.
The American dream. Ladies and gentlemen, I rest my case.
You may now plead your case.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I am but a simple country lawyer. I live by simple American values. Wait, female cop, Dayton, Ohio. Wait, female cop.
Absolute garbage. Oh goodness. It's been downhill since Black Ops 2. I think I played 3 for a hot second. I don't remember. We're going back quite a while for me. I don't think I cared for it. And then, yeah, I can't. Yeah, I played 2 a lot. I used to stream on Twitch. I streamed on Twitch for 2 years. And I played Black Ops 2 on Twitch. But I stopped streaming on Twitch in like 2013, 14, something like that.
Female cop.
Order! Order! I will not have this court made be into a mockery and a farce. I hereby rule summarily in favor of the plaintiff, Philip Burnell, and order the defendants to pay $1 billion in damages.
Oh, God. It plays the music like he hit a goal. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That's so funny. Well, you might as well just sign that $1 billion over to Scopely.
Time to do a poll to celebrate.
Uh-oh. Card declined. What happened? Card declined.
Decline.
What, did you already give Scopely $1 billion?
Who are you?
Is this the Burnell residence?
I'll let you know I sue detractors like you.
Sir, we're from the IRS.
Uh-oh.
We're here to inform you that due to a tax obligation of $110 million that has gone unpaid.
Yeah, I saw that he was getting shit on Friday when this came out. I saw he was getting clapped pretty hard, and he didn't really address it, but then he did address it very, very briefly, like right at the end of the Daily Fap. And when he did address it, he was like, "Oh, I'm not going to be bringing it up. I'm not talking about it anymore." Well, we'll see.
We are here to seize your assets.
Well, that's no problem. You're looking at a billionaire. I just have to see my lawyer and settle all of it. I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money.
Phil, my boy, it's good to see you. Oh, what's this money you're speaking about?
My $1 billion? My money? The IRS will take everything. I need that money. My Hogan pulls, my house, everything.
But Mr. Burnell, there's no money left at all.
What do you mean? The judge ordered the detractors to pay me $1 billion.
Well, you see, Mr. Fidel, most of the defendants were indigent, impoverished, in the plain King's English, broke. So
In the plain King's English, broke.
we couldn't collect any money from them anyway. And remember our agreement. Of course, you read it, right, Mr. Fidel? It was there, clear as crystal, bright as day, that I, Lou Cipher Esquire, would receive 95% of all the winnings. You did read it, right, Mr. Fidel?
You're telling me I got nothing?
All in the fine print, my boy. Didn't they tell you that at your fancy Catholic college?
I'll tell you. I need that money.
Thanks for the money, dummy.
Oh my god.
Ah! Ah! Oh!
It's a prepaid card. Oh my god.
Oh my god! Ghostbusters Hogan! I won! I won finally! I won! I did it!
I didn't know if he was jorking or fucking having a heart attack. Okay. He's dying. Okay. I wasn't sure there for a second. Oh my god, the Sonic hat. And on stream as well. Right. The game's just going.
Philip Burnell, a man who always wanted more and was never happy with what he had. In the end, he got everything he wanted.
Philip Burnell, I hereby sentence thee to 10,000 years of sodomy.
Oh no!
Oh wow, this is like a lot right now.
Oh yes!
Vest in peace, I can't. Oh my god.
Oh. 10,000 years, he said? Uh,
A happy ending after all, here in the dented zone.
Oh my god. That is crazy. Written by PPP, editing by Worski. Oh my gosh. That's it. Oh my gosh. That was so good. So back to reality. Big ups to Kino Casino. Let's see where it's at now in views. Let's see. Oh, it's got another 1,000. Top comment is It's a Gundam. The pinned comment is It's a Gundam. Oh my god, so funny. So, like I say, back to reality. Let me see here. Do you guys want to see his crash out about LTG? And he calls him gay, or do you want to because I've got the video where he talks about stuttering Craig. So you guys tell me, do you want LTG or do you want Craig? Because we'll probably, you know what? We got enough. Let me just start with the ones. These are clips from Snort Burnellington. Let me tell you. I will get through as many as I can. We might have to play like a double day of catch-ups or something tomorrow. Something, brother. I couldn't not watch that Kino video though.
All I know is I'm very happy.
So this is from Thursday. I haven't streamed since like Tuesday or Wednesday or something like that. So we'll get to everything.
I did not play the Black Ops 7 beta today. I knew it came out today. I wasn't sure exactly.
You guys want Craig? We'll go through this. We'll watch Craig. Then we'll watch the Craig
which
one.
is why I didn't schedule it for today. But overall, typically when a beta releases, especially when it's a hotly anticipated beta, I usually do not play it immediately. And there's a good reason. Apparently right now the Black Ops 7 beta is a mess. People who are trying to play it are reporting that it's crashing constantly.
Oh, this is claims he has. Oh no, this is the workout one. I don't want this. I want. This is the LTG one. Well, let me. Here, we'll just watch the Craig one now.
Tell you something, brother.
So, yeah, no complaints at all. Good week. The only complaint I have is the weather. Because, folks, if you're not aware, this week, it was supposed to be like this in Seattle. It was supposed to be cool. It was supposed to be rainy, foggy. It was supposed to be like nice, relaxing fall weather. It would have been absolutely perfect for this fall season, Halloween season. Okay? Instead, it was more like this. What the hell? Why are we getting summer-like weather? Why are we getting full sun outside? Because I took my air conditioners out, and it burned me alive all week, and I've had enough. In fact, today, as you can see, I'm wearing a short-sleeve t-shirt again, which I usually don't wear these, right? All summer, I usually wear a t-shirt with a shirt over it, but I have my air conditioner on, so it's comfortable, right? But it's been so hot this last week, I haven't been able to do that. Yesterday, it was 88 degrees in here as I was playing Hollow Knight Silksong. Not comfortable. And in fact, as a result, I was thinking about it, and I opted, I'm not going to wear headphones today, despite the fact that I'm playing Call of Duty Black Ops 7. It's actually supposed to get sunny within the hour. That's what the weather said. It says within an hour, the sun's going to come out again. That means this office will heat up by about 15 to 20 degrees.
How long ago was the Side Scrollers interview? It was it like March or April of 23? I think it was 2023 he did Side
Currently
Scrollers.
it's 79 in here, so imagine it's 89 in here. I'm going to wear headphones. That's going to be like a, so
I feel like spring-ish.
Uncomfortable, a breeding ground for bacteria and all kinds of shit. So I'm just going to have open air. It sucks, I won't have surround sound for Call of Duty today. It's not really a big deal. It's just the beta. We're going to give it a taste, right, to see if I like it or not. I don't really need full surround sound. I'm not going to be playing super competitively today or whatever. But, yeah, I hope for the best today. It is what it is. If it's hot, it's hot. What can I do? So that's why I'm wearing, a shirt where I can be cool during the course of the stream and not overheat. All right? So if you're wondering, geez, Phil's been wearing a lot of these shirts recently. I wonder why. That's why. It's not normally what I would wear, but with no air conditioner, I'm stuck in this in-between stage of being hot. It's weird. I was cooler during the actual summer, and now that it's fall, I'm hotter. So there you have it, okay? But before we get to that,
You're an idiot. We know.
we got to talk about
You make like $11 billion. Like, you don't have like full central in that place? Really? Okay.
money. We got to make some money. Yes, I do.
The thing about it, like, he jokes like that, but it's like, bro, like, you're serious, though.
You
You're
accept tips
serious.
overnight. You just send them to my PayPal tips link, and I always shout them out on the next available stream.
You can give me money overnight if you wake up in the middle of the night and you don't have a hankering for a midnight snack and you want to send me a midnight tip. You can do that. Like, Jesus Christ. Panting in heat for these fucking tips, man.
If anyone puts a name or a message in there, I shout it out, as if it happened live during the stream, okay? So, thank you to Vukov for the first contribution of the day. Now, how did we do this week overall? Really well. Like, for example, I would say...
Right, he has $45,000 a year to give to Scopely, but he can't get central air, and he can't get a new dishwasher, and he couldn't get the toilets done, and...
If you actually look at this week...
I skipped the entire LTG. Yeah, most people voted for Craig, and this is Friday. This clip here is from Friday, which was the last day that he streamed, so we'll just kind of skip some of that.
I think there's only 2 streams out of the...
I mean, in all honesty, like, I don't give a shit about LTG or whatever, but this... whatever relationship like these two weirdos have, it's kind of tired, to be honest.
Entire 8 days I streamed where we did not hit a support goal. I could be wrong. I might be off, but for the most part, we were doing well all week long. That's like I said, we had DSP Tries It, which was fun. Indian food returning for the first time in ages. If you remember, we also did DSP Tries It Popeyes, and it was an atrocious waste of time because they didn't give me any of the dipping sauces. So I didn't actually try the Hot Ones flavored stuff. So what a waste that was. What a bunch of jerks. But then I had Indian food, and the Indian food was exceptionally good. I didn't really like the rice as much, but the curry, the naan bread, the samosas were all absolutely delicious. You can check that episode out on DSP Reacts right now if you're interested. In fact, taking a look at it right now. Oh, hold on.
I didn't watch much of this on Friday. It says DSP exposed stuttering Craig, calls him a grifter and a scumbag, and then crackhead begging. So I don't really know what this is about.
As of this morning, the episode has 946 views, slightly less than we would usually have. Usually within a day and a half, we have about 1,000 or more views. But the thing is, it's not fast food. And that's the thing. When I do stuff that's not fast food, that basically is more available to the masses, where like if I review it, you can go check it out. Usually the episode doesn't do as well.
Yeah, but there are videos where you have done fast food and they've gotten 1,300 views. So, I mean, really, if it's, what did he say, 947? That's 1,000. 300 views is nothing. YouTube pays you per 1,000 views. So if you get 1,000 on this and 1,500 on something else, what's the difference? 12 cents? I mean, fucking really. And with his numbers and his analytics and everything on YouTube, it's like you can't be getting paid that much per 1,000 views.
So it's all good because I like variety. I don't want to keep doing the fast food stuff constantly. In fact, we already talked about it. The next episode of DSP Tries It is actually going to be Mexican food. You guys voted yesterday. We had 3 options. It was either Domino's Pizza, Firehouse Subs, or Mexican food. And you guys voted and said, we want Mexican. So you're going to get Mexican food as the next DSP Tries It. And then after that, we'll probably alternate and go back to some kind of a fast food. Okay? Cool. No,
oh,
not
good. I'm totally glad I missed that on Thursday.
Is that KFC?
Didn't need that bullshit.
Incredibly low IQ people over on Kick saying dumb shit like that.
Go ahead and ask them for 150 subs a week now that you've called them all retarded.
Anyway, so thank you for the great week. It has been a great week. I hope that you all have enjoyed it. Please support today. Let's have our final day of 8 days of streaming be a great one. Let's smash those goals together. All right, let's get some. How about we get our first super chat of the day? How about we get our first membership of the day?
Let's smash the goals together. Well, how much money are you going to give? Last I checked, we have to give all the money to you. So what do you do exactly?
Okay. How about we get our first sub of the day? How about we get some kicks? And how about we get a tip? We did receive a tip overnight to 250, but let's get some more. I'm just looking forward to the gameplay as always. Thank you, Vasil. I'm very curious about Call of Duty Black Ops 7. It looks like what's happened with the Call of Duty dev cycle is that they ran out of ideas about 5-6 years ago. So what they're now doing is every 5, 6, 7 years, they just go back to the beginning of the cycle again. Okay, so it's World War II, then it's Modern Warfare 1, Modern Warfare 2. Oh, wait, that's boring now. Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2. Oh, that's boring now. Go back to World War 2 again, right? And that's what it's been. This cycle of the endless ideas that are just the same rehash shit, nothing original at all. So this year, it actually looks like they're actually doing the same thing they did back with, I think it was Infinite Warfare, but I could be wrong. It might have also been one of the Black Ops, the one where you double jump and wall run.
Correct. He wants $750 a week. No, he doesn't want $750 a week from Kick. He wants $750 a week just in Kick subs. That's not the kicks that you can now send as well. In Kick subs alone. That's nothing on the YouTube side and not the little kicks that you can send. That's correct. He wants $3,000 a month. In Kick subs, just Kick subs.
It's back. Even though, if you remember back then, the reason that they got rid of it was because people said, wow, they ran.
I think he said he got like 30. He wanted I think he wanted 250 or something like that. Or, no, it was like 150 and he got like 30, so.
This thing into the ground. The game plays like shit now. And people were actually upset that it was playing so poorly. And there we go. Sorry about that. Pixel Boy, I don't know why this just keeps happening. It keeps moving like that. There we go. Yeah, so basically people were upset with how the game was playing. They didn't like it. And so basically the dev said, oh, okay, well, we should go back to World War II then. And that's what restarted the cycle last time. So it's like history repeats itself like Groundhog Day. They expect that every 7 years the gamers have had a complete mind wipe like Men in Black, and you don't remember what you did 7 years ago. Well, I do. I remember playing the wall, running, double jumping bullshit. It sucked. Everyone said it did. That's why you got rid of it and reset to World War II. So why the fuck is it back? So let's see. Today we're going to check out the Black Ops 7 beta, and hopefully it runs well and it's good and it's fun. Seriously, I just got to shake my head that they're creatively bankrupt because we're trying a new place. We don't know what we want to do yet, but it should be a fun episode. And then
okay, we go.
I've been playing this game. It's been.
Let me see this here. Day off, podcast. Ooh, we got a double no podcasty day coming up here.
And insanely uninspired. Doesn't feel like Silent Hill. Bad combat. Why would I play your game a second or third time?
I thought we were doing
one of the hardest parts of Hollow Knight Silksong that everyone can. Basically, the game has huge limitations. For example, I like it that much. To be honest, I'm not looking for a 40+ hour game that's exactly the same as Ghost of Tsushima, VOT, you know. But these Xbox Game Pass price hikes, okay? Notification. All right, that way you don't even need storage space. You don't even really need a big hard drive. You're good. Okay, but with me, what's happened is I tried it on various different services over the years, some to good effect and some not, constantly stuttering, nothing like that. It was playing fine. And at that point, we'd even said, hey, if you guys want to see me play some more retro PlayStation games, this may be the way to do it. However, that's really the only value of getting that premium PlayStation Plus series or service. So I got rid of it and never went back, and we never really did anything. Now you'll be able to do streaming up to 1440p, much higher. Game Pass Ultimate, you would get big discounts on DLCs. Yes, check this out. Microsoft employees have access to an ad-supported version of Xbox Cloud Gaming ahead of a. They want to give you games via the cloud streaming, but they want you to watch insane amounts of advertisements to watch them or to games on there, then actually I am not getting the value for my $30 a month. It just so happens that if you look at my Game Pass history this year, I played a ton of Game Pass games. So for me, it's been a good value, right? But what not? What if not? What if I only played 2 games in the last 6 months? Well, then I didn't get my money's worth. Why?
We get to cat at some point, don't we? I'm like a half an hour into this.
Now I have to pay $30 to get Game Pass to continue my gaming experience. Raising the price of the bundles again and again and again. And that's when eventually people said, this is insane. I'm paying $200 a month for TV.
Am I retarded? Because this is a very good possibility. Did I miss it?
Makes us more money.
Okay.
So, all this blew up in the last 2 days. Like, some of this just announced this morning. And you're like, whoa. So this is crazy, dude. You know, I wonder what's going to happen. Because right now, to be honest, it seems like console gamers are more affected by it. PC gamers have options, right? You can still currently buy games through multiple different stores and platforms, whether it is the Xbox app, whether it's Steam, whether it's GOG. I know there's a few others. Epic Games launch, you know, all these different companies. But here's the problem with an industry like this. It's still volatile. You might be like, oh, gaming's been around forever. Gaming is still in its infancy stages. You have to understand. 10 subscriptions to play all the games you want to play. Want this? Would be to not pay for a subscription service that you're not using. Next month, it's only on game.
I'm also glad I missed this on Friday, too. Ugh.
Disc. So you really don't own physical media anymore. That's already a thing that's becoming more prominent. And within 5 years, I bet they won't even sell games anymore unless you buy the collection. A doctor, they'll know better than me. Okay? Thank you for $2, Anonymous Dipper. All right, so guys, I got through all the topics I wanted to get through today, and guess what happened? The sun came out outside. So
Oh, no, not the sun. Boo, hiss.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get some support for DSP Gaming. Let's get it right now to get that momentum going so we can hit our goal for today. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, the emo is now live both on YouTube and Kick, so let's do it all together. Ready? All right, folks. Let's get some support right here on DSP Gaming. Let's get some memberships. Let's get some subs. Let's get some super chats. Let's get some kicks. Let's get some tips. Let's hit the goal. Let's get support right now.
You need, like, so much. Why don't you just have, like, 1 or 2 ways that people can support you? That's really all that you need. I don't understand why there has to be, like, so many ways, you know, to give you money. And you can go over here on Kick, and you can go over here on PayPal, and you can go over here on YouTube, and you can give money on my fucking Patreon, and, you know, here, come fucking support my Etsy store. Like, Jesus Christ. You would try to stick a needle in someone's veins to get money to sell their blood. My God. This still the keynote? No, we finished up with the keynote. We're going over some clips now. Okay, I'm not trying to be rude, Snort Hogan, but this has kind of been like 40 minutes of garbage.
I think the keynote dorks...
Not that Snort Hogan is garbage, but like, I didn't need that first 40 minutes of bullshit.
Talk my streams. Do you want to know the truth? I don't know. I don't pay any attention to them at all.
Here we go.
Here you go. Ready?
Oh, wow. Gross. Congratulations. Oh, look at this.
The gun show. You've attended the gun show. Don't worry, they weren't loading. There you go. Very exciting.
Did he say... I'm sorry, what did he just say? No, I'm sorry, what?
You've attended the gun show.
I attended the gun show.
Don't worry, they weren't loading. There you go.
Oh, the guns weren't loaded. Well, now how am I gonna fucking kill myself?
Oh, very exciting. Do I think the Kino dorks stalk my streams? Do you want to know the truth? I don't know. I don't pay any attention.
Oh, Kino dorks. Do I think the Kino dorks stalk my stream?
To them at all. I haven't paid any attention to anything they've said or done in many, many months. The only thing I ever hear is if you guys say something on a stream, I don't follow them. I never wanted to. For the little time I did, it was like mind-numbingly, annoyingly bad and just not quality stuff. I was bored to tears most of the time. I was not entertained. I would not watch that stuff. But again, that's my personal preference. There's a ridiculous amount of people who like drama content. I'm not one of them. So I'm just not entertained by it.
Right. Sure.
All right, anything else, guys? And by the way, come on, let's get some support. Let's get at least to $50 by the end of the show because, like I said, once I start playing Black Ops 7, I have to focus on the game. That's the only way I'm going to actually do well, learn the game. You know, I'm not going to be able to talk with you guys a lot. So I know what's going to happen. People are going to
He does realize 0 women watch him, right? He's doing this for gay dudes. I don't know if he realizes this.
be like, oh, he's not talking with us, and then people aren't going to support the stream. So let's get some early support now. Let's go. Let's hit that goal. Let's get it rolling for Black Ops 7. It's hard for me to discern between the two. Thank you for that, Vasil. Vasil, the MVP of support this morning, he's now supported me 3 different ways. And I appreciate
Okay, well, then he's a hella mega cock, and congratulations on being a hella mega cock. Like, I don't know what to tell you,
Can someone other than Vasil actually support the content this morning? That would be nice. Because look.
Like, why are you being, like, can someone other than this guy, like, just say thank you? Just say thank you. Does he think we're retarded? I don't think he thinks we're retarded. I think he hopes we are retarded.
Now he is the top subscriber.
Here's the thing. I don't think he really thinks too awful much about, like, what we think. All he needs to do is he needs to keep these fucking retards who give him money pignatized. That's all he needs.
The top kicks and The top super chat. Now we're up to $50 support. Let's keep going. Again, let's get that momentum flowing so that we are almost there when I start playing. Thoughts on the LCU losing wings? What do you mean losing? Hold on a second here. Hold on. Wait a second. Losing wings. Wings was with them, then he's not, then he is. If he's not on there again, there's no stopping that he might not just come back again. The whole thing is usually nonsensical scripting nonsense, right? It's all planned ahead of time by Keen. I've been saying this from day one. It's not real drama. It's stuff that they all work on behind the scenes. They plan it all on, right? Wait, are you saying that he quit again? I don't even know. Do I see any possibility to clear the air with side scrollers? Because it ended on a bad note. What air is there to clear?
He thinks his audience is retarded? Well, I mean, the people who unironically enjoy him and give him money, I mean, frankly, they are retarded. Okay, here we go. Bro. 42 minutes into the 45-minute video. I don't like that. I don't like that.
Drama stuff that they all work on behind the scenes. They plan it all on, right? Wait, are you saying that he quit again? I don't even know. Do I see any possibility to clear the air with side scrollers? Because it ended on a bad note. What air is there to clear? Here's how you clear the air, right? They tried to get me on their show and get a big exposure by getting me to confess to stuff, which was never part of an agreement. It was just supposed to be an interview. That was it.
But you did confess. You said that you still played WWE champions. So you did, whether they, roped you into it or not. They asked you and you answered and you said yes and you came clean. So.
And the agreement was I go on the show, I do the interview. Then they're going to have me on the show afterward as a regular guest, like everyone else did, to get me some promotion. That was the whole agreement. Instead,
I don't think they ever said that they were going to have you back to get you more exposure. I don't think that was ever, sir. I think there's fibbing. There might be fibbing happening here.
They had me on the show, then decided it would be more profitable for them to continuously milk my detractors and say bad things about me for months on end, so that way they could profit from it. So it was a whole lie. The entire premise of the interview was a lie. They did.
I don't think they realized that anything was going to happen the way that it happened. I don't think they realized that.
Lie and scam me out of what I was supposed to get out of it. Okay. After that, I had Craig on my show and completely exposed him for the fraud he is. He removed his mask and showed as he freaked out when I called him out about making so much money for my detractors. And first he wants to give it to me, then he wants to give it to charity, then he wants to do this. Like, no, I don't want any of that. All I want you to do is apologize for being a lying, dishonest.
I highly doubt Craig flipped out. He probably just said, here, you broke ass piece of shit. Do you want the money? And this has happened since side scrollers. You were crying to PPP about your stupid fucking wrestling show not making any money. And then PPP came out and said that half of the time, the money that because you were supposed to split the money in half, PPP said half the time he gave you all the fucking money.
This guy. And then he turned it on me and said, well, you were dishonest in the interview about WWE champions. Who cares? It wasn't a grilling interview where I have to give you truth. It was just an interview. I could tell you whatever.
Oh, yeah, the good old famous, who cares if it was a lie? You wanted an answer, and I gave you an answer. Yeah,
I told you I was a fucking space alien in the interview. You still got the interview, right? And you benefited about it for months and months. So there's nothing to clear. Basically, Craig is a swindling, scamming scumbag who got what he wanted from my appearance. Then I exposed him and publicly embarrassed him on my own show, and that's the end of where it goes. Now, all he does is right.
I don't really think that Craig or any of the side-scrollers knew, what a huge heaping piece of shit you are. I think they knew you did games and stuff like that, but I don't really think they knew until everybody started, saying to Craig, all the shit about you.
Right-wing politics, that's it. Right-wing politics show, the same as everyone else's. So he does the same topics, the same coverage. It's nothing original whatsoever. It's boring shit. But the thing is, right-wing politics are hot right now, so he makes a lot of money on it. He's a grifter. Let him be a grifter. Go.
How is that a grifter? It's called doing what's popular. It's called making content that is popular. I don't think that's a grift necessarily.
For it, I have no association with that guy. I don't.
Well, and this is really interesting coming from a man who tried DS politics, because that was a thing.
Ever want to speak with him again? There's no point.
Except you did, because one time when I was streaming, I don't remember, how did I find out? On WPIG, Alt said that he somehow he found out that DSP at some point messaged Stuttering Craig after all of this, and Craig didn't respond to it. Something like that.
Are people so brain dead stupid? You said it was a good interview that same day. Yes, I did. It was the day after that was the problem, not that day. The interview itself was not the problem.
They're allowed to talk about your interview. They're allowed to all get together and say, Jesus Christ, this guy, am I right? You know what I mean? They're allowed to do that. And if people want to go on their show and give them $2 and $5 and $11 billion and agree with them and say, yeah, right, this guy, what an asshole.
The problem was the agreement was I do an interview. Then I get to be on their show as a regular guest, which is the
Side scrollers is politics in the milquetoast way that so many people are politics now. Yeah, I mean, I don't really watch their stuff. I didn't before Phil went on, and I haven't since. I see that they kind of like took a little bit of a detour towards politics. That still doesn't make it a grift. They're not, come on, guys, let's get some money.
whole idea is that I get some promotion with a mainstream audience, right? And a crossover audience that doesn't even know who I am. That was the point. Instead, they lied. They reneged on their promise. They changed all their content to basically bring me down and make money on my back. It has nothing to...
Sir, you brought yourself down. You brought yourself down. Because if you didn't do any of the stuff, then you would have had better answers to the questions. It's a really terrible thing to say when you say something like, oh, well, who cares if I lied? They asked me a question and I gave them an answer. Who cares if it's true? I'm not obligated to tell the truth. That's a really terrible fucking thing to say, dude.
Do with the original interview. Why are you so stupid? I've said this a zillion times and people say the same dumb fucking mouth drooling thing because you're deaf or you're stupid. So which is it? Are you deaf or stupid? The interview itself...
Well, if they were deaf, they wouldn't hear you.
I said was fine. It was all their behavior after that was the problem, and that's what I wanted Craig to apologize for, and he never will apologize for because he's a scumbag.
Oh, there's the apology fetish. Well, I didn't realize I was going to get conned into a 45-minute video with 2 minutes of content. So, let us move swiftly on.
Well, let me tell you something, brother.
This is, I believe, it's a Snort Hogan. It is from, I believe it's Friday night. I believe.
Chongate's Legacy, welcome back. Since he's been away for a week in Massachusetts, hope I had a good week. I did.
Okay, yeah, this is the last stream that he did. So this was Friday night.
It was a great week. 8 straight days of streaming, tons of gameplay, tons of fun stuff, a marathon. Just a really great week overall. I really enjoyed it. The only thing I don't enjoy is sweating it out in the office because I don't have the air conditioner anymore, and it's been pure sun for days and days. Today it was 90 degrees Fahrenheit in here when I was playing Call of Duty. I'm not kidding. 90 degrees. So you can imagine, I'm trying to concentrate and learn weapons and learn the game with that kind of temperature. It's like, whew. It's currently 81 in here and dropping. Hopefully we get into this.
They never promised him a recurring spot. No, they did not. They were like, oh, okay, well, maybe you'll come, we'll have you back on the show. Not a recurring spot, though. But, I mean, that's what this guy always does. You know, on Kat's birthday, we watched the Robust Urban Garlic video where he talks about the chicken sandwich. And even, you know, years later, the story about the chicken sandwich is different. Everything is different years later.
70s tonight, that would be nice. No, I cannot put the air conditioner back in my window. This is not an AC unit that you just slide in. This is a tube that you have to basically tape and put all kinds of weatherproofing stuff in there so there's no airflow through the window. And I don't have any more. I used it all this year. I have to buy more. And I'm not going to order some and put it in for a few more days. I'm just going to tough it out.
You're not going to order some? Why would you order some? Just go to the store and get it. This dude never leaves the house. I'm sorry. You can't even convince me that he leaves the house once a week. I'm sorry. You cannot. The day I heard him say I have to order kitty litter on Amazon, and then he stopped like he caught himself and then walked it back and moved on to something else. This guy leaves the house once a fucking month, tops. They order everything.
Bad at games because the room was warm. Bad at games.
I wouldn't even be fucking surprised if, like, they didn't have just, like, fucking, I mean, anything you could fucking think of delivered. He wouldn't go get medicine. He wouldn't go down and fucking, I don't know, to the fucking drugstore and get medicine. I guarantee they have fucking prescriptions delivered to their door.
The last 2 times that I played in Extreme Heat, I one-shotted one of the hardest parts of Silk Song. And then today I got a double dog summon in my first ever session of Call of Duty Black Ops 7. So no, I wasn't sucking at games. I was actually doing pretty well at games while it was that hot. So nice try, stupid. How do I feel about the beta? Overall, it's still fun, but number one, the maps again, it seems like...
Notice how he never talks about the day off anymore. Right.
Every year that they go with Black Ops, the maps get worse. So now the maps literally don't have any places where you can, like, hole up and be safe. Every room has this crossfire mechanic. So basically, oh,
he just says, he'll say the same thing, you know, oh, we went out, ran some errands, whatever. He goes to the dump like once a month or something like that.
Sniper. Oh, here's a plot. Let me look up. Oh, you're already dead. Someone already ran in the side, murdered you instantly before you even had a chance to...
The groceries come to the house. Everything's from Amazon or whatever. We now know that, you know, because of everything that happened with the Switch, you know, when he was trying to get the 2 Switches, we know that there's a Walmart account. There's probably other accounts, and a lot of places that have groceries, not just Walmart, but a lot of places, Aldi and stuff like that, will bring you You know, I mean, he's not a poor. He wouldn't go to somewhere like Walmart or Aldi, whatever. But you know, it even whatever, you know, hoity-toity grocery store of your choosing will, you know, they'll all deliver your groceries and shit now.
Like look through the window down your site to see what's going on. Like what is going on? So I couldn't snipe, but I did pretty good.
When most human people, as opposed to those non-human people, want medicine, they don't wait for DoorDash. Right.
With the assault rifle, and I did pretty good with the LN.
He also thinks the gym is for the poor. No, it's just because he knows that somebody will fucking find him working out. Like with I don't even know if he's working out, quote unquote, to be honest. I think a lot of this might just be a farce, you know, that's happening. But if he does actually work out, no, he's afraid that someone's going to find him and take pictures of him and clown on him.
So far, the shotgun is so different. The shotgun, you have to charge the shot and release, and it does like a huge damage shot, which is nothing like Call of Duty, so I have to get used to that. But overall, it was all right. Like, I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. I was raging because, once again, here's the enemy. You draw, you fire.
Still has agoraphobia. He may. I don't know that necessarily that he used to. It's not that you can't maybe develop it, but there's a level of paranoia that certainly seems to be increasing. So there's a level of anxiety for sure, and there's a level of paranoia. But also I think a lot of it is, dude drinks and drinks and drinks. He might not be able to drive or doesn't want to drive. Maybe he drives drunk. I for fuck's sake, I hope not. But the dude is always drunk, and all he wants to do, he just wants to take 10 minutes and tap things on his phone and have it delivered to his house. Because if he just hurries up and does that, then he can sit on the couch longer and drink and pull Hogan's. That's all he wants to do.
One volley, two volleys, three volleys. You've hit them 3 times going with volleys, right? Then they just go like this. Boom, you're dead instantly. I shot you 3 times and you didn't die. You just went like this and I instantly died. What the hell is wrong with this game? And it was like that a lot. Like, the time to kill is just really stupid in the game, in my opinion. Everyone's like, once again, it's become everyone's a Terminator. No one dies when you shoot them. That's really dumb. But outside of that, I actually really liked playing it on mouse and keyboard. I felt like it was really good control. It's good now because when people like run towards me and try to slide, I can aim and fire on them on the ground and kill them, so they don't get away with the running and sliding anymore. I'm gonna have to get used to the wall jumping. It's a new mechanic. You know, it hasn't been around in like 7 years, so I have to get used to that again. But overall, it was a good session. I think you'll enjoy the gameplay. I raged, but I also did really well at the end. I had like this crazy round where I got insane kill streaks. I had multiple summons, and dogs worked. The robot dog kept coming down and killed like the whole enemy team. It was pretty fun. Am I okay? I'm good. I'm hot in here. Like I came in here like, oh, it's hot in here still. Yeah, like I said, it's 81 degrees, so it's like, gotta tough it out. It's gonna cool down, but I'm gonna have like I think 3 more hot days in here. From what I can see, I think the weather is saying full sun for like 3 more days next week. So 3 more days next week will be incredibly hot. Yeah, Monday, Tuesday, well, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then we're supposed to start getting clouds and stuff. Okay, so there you go. Wrestle Vita, I have no idea what you're talking about, but thanks for $5. I'm not even gonna read it because it sounds like.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, here we go. Hey, Phil, did you watch the latest episode of The Dented Zone? How accurate was it? And he goes, I don't know what you're talking about. So his heat wave, quote unquote, that he's talking about today is as follows. Today, the high in Renton, Washington is going to be 65 degrees. That is the high. Humidity is about 70%. Slight stick, but, you know, the temperature's so low you won't really notice. Tomorrow, Monday, the high is 69. Nice. Tuesday, the high is 70. 70. So those are his next 3 days. Let me just double check that I'm looking at Renton, Washington. Yes, 65 degrees, 69 degrees, and 70. That is his heat wave that is apparently causing it to be 25 degrees hotter in his little game room there.
Like some detractor shit, and I ignore that nonsense, but thank you for $5. Okay, was that our first contribution tonight? I think it actually was. So here's the deal. Hades 2, we played it a few days ago, or 2 days ago. It went really well. Like, people were really engaged, having a good time talking, hanging out, and the support was great. Okay, so let's go for it tonight. Let's hit a goal. If we hit a goal, I'm committing to doing a full playthrough of the game once we, get into the stride of it. I'm curious if this game will keep doing well. That's my question. The first stream, actually, we hit goals and did well. And I was very happy for that. I wanted to keep going. If you don't know, I already set up a daytime stream of Hades 2 for next week. Yeah. I actually want to do a daytime stream of it on Tuesday. So if tonight goes well, we'll stick to that objective, okay?
It is 81 where I am. So it is 58 degrees currently in Washington. It is 81 where I live. So, and I'm not even remotely here at the south, where it would normally be warmer.
Let's go. Let's get some rallied support for Hades 2 tonight, right?
So his little heat wave, yeah, big bunch of garbo.
You guys want to see me keep playing it, keep it in the rotation? If you liked it last time, support it tonight. Let's hit that goal tonight, okay? Let's go. Let's get some varied support. Like, for example, we've had almost no subs this week. If you actually take a look at the subs leaderboard, what happened is this week everyone did kicks, which is fine. Like, kicks are great, and they're helping a lot. But overall, 8 days I streamed, and I only got like 30 subs. Like, crazy.
Yeah, he wanted like 150 or something fucking ridiculous.
So it'd be great to get some more.
83 near you. Yep, somebody else said 80. 81
tonight,
where I am.
or some kicks. Kicks are fine as well. Some super chats, some membership.
I'm not talking like it's a sweltering heat wave or anything. I think it's crazy when it's 58 degrees where someone lives and they're like, oh, you guys, I don't know what I'm going to do without my air conditioner. I'm kind of like, the fuck is wrong with you?
Tips, all good. Everything's good. Do I shop at Calvin Klein? I've never even seen a Calvin Klein like store. Because when you say do you shop at Calvin Klein, it implies like you're saying do you go to the place to shop at it. No. Have I owned Calvin Klein before? I owned like a few underwear ages ago, but I don't have them anymore because they were.
Oh my God, please don't.
We're out. Now honestly I have much better stuff now. Today Calvin Klein's kind of like more cheap stuff. All right, thanks for the early support. I appreciate that. We're gonna get started momentarily. How are we doing on views? Not good on YouTube. How are we doing on Kick?
Thought you didn't want to be Mr. Views.
Doing okay on Kick. On Kick we got about the average amount of viewers that we usually get. YouTube we're low tonight. I don't know why. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. Shit. Hold on. All right, let me get rid of this. Let me get rid of this. Let me get rid of this. Let me get rid of this and this. Now I should be able to see Kicks hopefully. Yeah, YouTube we only have like
in the 80s for me in Wisconsin. I want fall. Damn it. Right.
150 viewers. Hopefully we get more than that. Did you guys see the new emo? Did you see the new emo? Well, I'll tell you. I think you should see and use the new emo in chat right now.
Did you get a new emote?
Some people are looking for it. They're like, where is it? One person found it on YouTube and did it. Everyone was like, what's he talking about? There's new emo. That's the new emo. Me pointing at the camera. Because I do it every once in a while. You actually have it now, both on YouTube and on Kick. Both sides have it. So.
Oh, wow. We have not gone live yet. This is from Friday.
For once, I actually got a new emo added to both sides at the same time. There it is. Finally, Professor Kovu found it. Kick found it way faster. All right, let's get some support, all right? Let's go. Let's get some momentum going tonight for Hades 2 if you like it. It's a nice way to end the week, I feel. This is going to be a good stream to end our streaming week, right? You sure?
Toxie, can you do the 10 subs bomb? Yeah, if I get my shit together, which that might take a minute. So give me 1 second. Yeah, let me give the 10 subs. Ghost Viper, thank you for the 10, honey. When do we get the Toxie Zone episode? Oh, as soon as somebody, I don't know, has a bunch of jokes to say about me or something, which I'm assuming someone already has at some point. Also, this Hades stream is a preview of DSP in 10 years on the constant. Oh my gracious. I appreciate you again, Ghost Viper. Give me 1 second. Let me get my shit together here, which questionable. It is questionable. As soon as I get it together here. When I get my shit together, you will know. I can do this. There we go. We'll toss 5. And then it lets me do 10, right? Yeah, okay. So. And there we go.
Sure not to sign deals by Lou Cypher? Yeah, I think I'll stay away from that Lou Cypher character. Sounds like a good idea. Well, guys, if you are enjoying Hades 2 tonight, please support the stream.
Big ups if you got a gifted. Make sure that you go over to the posts tab and grab you might have to scroll down a little bit, but you can grab the link for the Discord and hang out with Discord. Yeah, it still works, and I still get them every month, and Phil says that he doesn't have that option anymore, so I don't understand. Because I still have 10 free gifteds to give every month. And I was hanging out the other morning, and I was watching one of Duty's streams, and I think he gave his 10 gifted.
Stream in some way, all right? I would appreciate anything, whether it be
I think everybody else still gives their 10 gifted every month.
Super chat, a sub, a membership, a chip, some kicks over on Kick, anything. All right, we haven't had anything since I started playing. Please let's get some support for Hades 2 tonight, and as long as it keeps going, all right? then I will keep this in the rotation. We already have a major stream of this game scheduled for next week as long as we do well. All right, I'm down to play this as a daytime stream next week as long as tonight goes well, so let's see how it goes, okay? Come on, guys, let's get up to 50 of support right now before I start the second world. Let's get up to 50 bucks of support before I start World 2. No tips at all tonight yet, guys, just so you know.
He literally is staring down the barrel of a $20 super chat and goes, guys, we haven't gotten any tips today. Dreamcloud, thank you for 5 more gifted, honey. I appreciate you.
We are now up to 51, so we're a third of the way to our...
Fair warning, I'm in the Discord, but usually Dist tells me to get fucked at least once a week. I saw that. Didn't he write it down? Didn't he write it on a piece of paper and it said get fucked?
Goal for tonight for Hades. Please support the stream and let's hit that goal for Hades and keep it in rotation. I'm really liking it so far and I would love to keep playing it, okay? Top tip of the
Big ups, Red Wolf, honey. I appreciate you.
Native support and climbing, guys. Let's get to 100.
I think Tyson reminded me, so big ups to whoever reminded me.
Let's get to 100 during this boss fight, okay? I don't know if I'm gonna beat the boss. 2 revives is certainly gonna help. But let's get to 100 bucks.
Of course, he can't gift the 10 subs. If you have a sandwich shop, would you give away 10 sandwiches? I probably would, yeah.
During this boss fight.
I don't know. Will it potentially encourage someone to continue getting a sandwich every month? If I give you 1 free sandwich and you love the sandwich, so you come once a month and buy a sandwich from me, yeah, then why wouldn't I?
Let's do it. Ready? Here we go.
You can offer people what you have to offer and give them a taste of it, and then maybe they will come and get it. But if they don't, that's also okay.
Dude, it's the hardest fight. That's way harder than the original. There never used to be that much shit on the ground at once. I remember the fight. It was very different. Uh-oh.
Princess of the Underworld. I regret having to contact you at such a time.
Oh, yeah, he did Hades.
Doom, only to observe.
Interesting. I wonder who this is. But anyway, I'm telling you, in the early access version, that boss fight was way easier. Because I remember, basically what would happen is, at first they all attack, but then it's like 1 by 1 you attack. Like, the 2 of them will be in a shield.
Yeah, he remembers this. Okay, whatever you say. He did, but I didn't even deserve it. I didn't even deserve that one. Jenkins was the one that made the comment.
You're fighting one-on-one, then you're fighting one-on-one, then you're fighting one-on-one. Now it's like at all times, they're all hitting you. Those pink rings is the hardest thing because they trap you, so you can't attack at all when the pink rings are coming out. Like, I feel like it's tough as hell. That's really tough. Maybe if I play a few more times, I'll learn the pattern, but dude, I came in fully loaded and I got pummeled, right? Like completely.
I don't understand why he doesn't offer anything physical for his memberships. It's not like if you get a membership to DSP, it's not like he doesn't have to give you anything that actually costs money. He doesn't have to mail you a shirt or send you a game or do anything. If you get a sub, then you have access to the emotes, which are free. I have emotes too if you're a member. They don't cost me anything. Maybe 10 minutes of my time to actually make it, unless somebody else makes it for me, which I believe all the emotes I have right now, they're stupid, but like I made them myself. So that didn't cost me anything but my time, which is fine. So I don't understand why you wouldn't want to give somebody something for free. If you get a gifted membership to my channel, yeah, you get access to my Discord. I don't pay for Discord. It's free. So, like, I'm financially not losing anything by gifting subs. And people might realize that they like it or whatever, and they want to keep doing it. And also, if they don't, that's fine. So I don't understand why he wouldn't want to give them out to people. But he doesn't really have anything to offer, I don't think, anyway. I just got a free sub to Raw Phil. I get those all the time. Nice. Try J, thank you for the $5, honey. I'm sending this to proclaim that I have obtained all of the fucks. No, that's not true. I haven't told you to go fuck yourself yet.
Thank you so much. We're up to 72, guys. We're almost halfway to the goal. Can we get halfway to the goal right now? Right before we go to another run. Let's do it. Let's get to 75 and past that, shall we? All right. Well, this is the perfect place to split the part before we start our next run. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you in the second half. Okay. So, guys, I do need to go on a brief break because I got to use the bathroom. So I'm going to run some clips.
Of course, another break.
For you guys, highlight clips for like 5 minutes while I use the bathroom. And then when I come back, we'll have another hour of Hades. Now, guys, we're just there about halfway. Let's hit that goal.
I bet Phil doesn't even know how to operate Photoshop. He would expect everyone to make the emotes for him. I don't know. I don't know who makes all this stuff for him.
Tonight. Let's keep Hades going. Keep that support going. I love the game. I want to keep playing it. I have a major stream set up for it, so please support it tonight, okay? All right, I'll be right back. In the meantime, enjoy some of these highlight clips. Let's go to the next one. Here we go. Shut the fuck up and eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it. Eat it, eat it.
Oh, he has that in his funny or memorable moments. Shut the fuck up and eat it.
Eat it, eat it. Alrighty then. See you guys in a few minutes. This is pretty freaky, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm high as fuck. I don't know where I am, and I'm out of luck. I said Super Mario, high as shit. I'm on acid, but I just don't quit. Stringy bean.
Oh, I don't know what, like, this fucking level of retardation is, but we're just gonna go on ahead and, like, skip right
I forget
past
which
that.
one. It's either the first one or the second one. Super Mario Maker. Crazy. Alright. I feel much better.
You 100% told me to get fucked a couple of weeks ago. I think it was on Mr. Toxic stream. It sounds like me. I'll take the rap for it, because it
Now, for the
sounds
record, I
like
go to the bathroom really bad. It hit me out of nowhere. I was like, oh man, I feel much better.
I'd like to pretend I'm a nice girl, but that sounds like some shit I'd say. Like, go fuck yourself.
Okay. Alright, so guys, we have an hour left on stream. Probably another 1 to 2 more runs. Let's see if we can get past the second world this time, okay? But we're only about halfway to the goal, not even. We're a few bucks short, a few bucks shy. Let's go. Please, let's get some support. Let's get to the goal. Lock in for Hades 2 being a fun playthrough that you guys want to see. Please support it tonight. Let's hit it, okay? Let's get anything. Let's get some super chats, some kicks, a sub. I'm noticing no momentum tonight. Let's go. Let's get some. Okay.
Oh, God, no. What would we do without the momentum? Let me see if he's live right quick. Are we about done with this? No, we got a little bit more.
73. Come on, let's get to $100, guys. Let's do it. Who's gonna support Hades 2?
Please, please. I desperately need $100. Oh my God, please.
A completely different kind of game. Remember, my Hades 1 playthrough was amazing. I feel like this one has potential to be great. But I need people to support a different kind of game, you know? Let's go. There's a lot of you here tonight. And again, guys, please support the stream. We have now not had any support in, 45 minutes except for $1. I'm serious. So, not looking good. I wanted to play this game. I really like.
Okay, he showed up at about... He was about like 6 minutes late, so he's only been there for about 10 minutes.
Thank you. I'm telling you, I loved Hades 1. I want to play Hades 2, but I need people to show up and support it. We were well supported last time. I guess we'll see what happens, right? Well, it's one of those nights. No one is talking to me.
Speaking of man time, I'll be streaming tonight. Well, then you better not ask me to play Resident Evil 4 if it's man time. You can all go fuck yourself.
Whatsoever. I'm basically just playing the game by myself. No support. I don't know. I want to do something different. You guys asked me to play Hades 2 when it came out for 4.
JD, what's going on, honey? What a wonderful day to clown on Phil in the Dented Zone. We watched it. It was the first thing we watched. It was so good.
I love the game. I can't make you like it, but I'm going to say people who ask for it and then don't show up and support it, just stop. Why do you ask for something you're not going to show up for? Seriously. As you guys can see, chat's insanely slow. According to this, Kick Chat hasn't moved in 4 minutes.
Listen to him complaining, and he's at okay, it is 73, but he's at $75. $75 to watch him suck ass at this video game.
Do I believe that? Let me see if I can reload Kick Chat and get it to work. Kick Chat hasn't moved in 4 minutes? What is going on Kick? Is anyone alive on Kick?
I'm surprised you haven't banned them all, but...
I think it did. Are you guys alive over there? What happened? Seriously, 4 minutes, no one talked on Kick. That's insane. That never happened.
So good, Emmy Award worthy. I agree.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I have to agree. Andy's DSP parody is actually too favorable. Yep, I actually liked him too much.
I don't know what to tell you guys. The first stream, people seemed to like it and support it and had a good time. Tonight, everyone's silent, and no one's saying a word besides maybe Jade every once in a while. And once in a while, I guess Ava's trying to tag me. But like, no engagement and no support. So what happened? What changed from the first?
Kick Chat not moving for 4 minutes. That's when you know it's bad. Right, when the people who make fun of you are like, fuck this, man. I'm out.
So I played on Wednesday Canal. Seriously, because I like the game. I love the first one, but I can't keep this in the rotation if no one cares.
When the people who like constantly clown on you are even like, I don't have time for this shit today.
You know?
Everyone on Kick was like, oh yeah, this was Friday night, wasn't it? Yeah, they were all at Kino Casino. That's so funny.
Better.
Boss time. Great. Dude, this fight is insane. This is nothing like the original game. I'm telling you, they changed it.
Hopefully the trolls do their Trollington thing and keep bringing it up and mentioning it, and maybe we'll get a Spurg out. Maybe we'll get him to go crazy about it.
It was never literally 7 things going on at once you're trying to dodge.
Blast those sirens.
Definitely the problem is the drummer. The drummer's attacks are almost impossible to dodge because it's like rings, 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 and if you run and then try to dodge, it just keeps comboing you. So I lost like almost 100 damage to one wave of those rings. Jeez, man. Who dares?
We love man time. Bring us some sandwiches and Capri Suns.
That's tough. All right, let's see how far I can get in this run. Not much time left. Last chance if you guys like Hades 2 and want to support it. I'll be honest, I'm pretty disappointed tonight. I really like the game, and I thought we were going to do well after that first night, but I guess not. I guess it was just a one-off. So here's the deal. I love Hades 2. I'm having a great time with it, but I'm going to be honest, there aren't a lot of people who are really showing up to talk about the game. There aren't a lot of people who are engaging when I play the game. And
your game shit is still too loud, sir.
Tonight was literally the polar opposite of the last time with support. Last time we had more than a goal and we were doing well. I don't know what happened. So, I don't know. I tried it. Guys, I tried to play the game. You guys were screaming at me for not playing Hades 2. I told you we should probably wait till a time when there's nothing a lot going on.
Sir, you made $80 for like streaming for like 2 hours. Sir.
Other games. You guys said you wanted it. Here we are, second stream already. It's dead. I don't know what to tell you. So if you're watching on demand, I mean, if you got any suggestions, I don't know. I'm playing as well as I can. You know, I'm going into things I learned in the first run a year and a half ago. I think I'm doing better than I had done last time. But I don't know what else to say. Right? I don't know. Extreme Machine says, when Hades 1, when you played Hades 1, a lot of people had already played it and it helped you. No. This game, hold on, it's loud. Music's loud. This game's been out for a year and a half, guys. This is not a new game.
So you know that your shit is loud all the time and you won't do anything about it. I just need this for the record. You know that all of your shit is too loud. Okay. Just checking.
The game has been in early access for a year and a half. So it's not that. I'm going to be honest with you. It's like I said, this game is not mainstream popular. This game is popular amongst a niche crowd of PC gamers who flooded to play it for the first few days. But outside of the PC gaming hardcore crowd, this is not resonating like other games. Right now, a lot of people are talking about a bunch of other games that are out. Hades 2 is not getting much discussion. It's getting some play on Steam, but it's not getting much discussion. I think people were happy to see me do it that first time. But already, the second stream, literally, the second stream that I play the game, way low attendance. Take a look. 160 people on YouTube.
I see that. I can see that because Rawphil is the fucking GOAT. I can see how many people are watching you on YouTube.
How many people are watching on Kick?
Hopefully she'll cut the crust off the sandwiches. Y'all need mommies. Bring me a sandwich. Cut the crust off? Y'all gonna die alone. Y'all need mommy.
60? See what I mean?
I'm a grown-ass woman.
Attendance is way down.
Sorry.
So I hate to say it.
If you want a mommy and not a wife, you go to therapy.
It sucks because I really like this game. But if we can't get people to show up.
Hades is stupidly popular. Is he really saying that? Well, here's the thing. If it doesn't work for him, then naturally, by laws of DSP, it's not working for anybody. If his attendance is low, then all of a sudden it becomes like some wildly rare niche, kind of game.
Well, and if we can't get people to support, what am I going to do? There's a million other games out right now that people want. People wanted me to play Super Mario Odyssey 2, which I've always wanted to play. And I forewent that because you guys said you wanted.
Dating today sucks anyway. I wouldn't know. My husband tells me I'm not allowed to date.
Hades 2. So now I don't know what to do, to be honest with you, at all, because it's kind of mixed signals. The first stream doing well, the second stream doing incredibly poorly. That's a definite mixed signal. Again, I don't want to keep this in the rotation if no one cares. What I noticed tonight, chat was dead. Like, most people weren't talking to me and tagging me at all.
Yes,
the few that were even talking about completely off-topic stuff.
Thank you, Mr. Toxic.
Like, no one cared about the game. I could just do a stream where I just talk with you guys for 2 hours and it would have had more engagement and interest than what we just did. You understand? So, I don't know what to tell you. I don't. Kick wasn't dead. What a lie. Dude, Kick was freaking dead. 4+ minutes, no one said a word in Kick.
Definitely don't want a mommy. I just like being a sarcastic. I'm just teasing you guys.
4 minutes.
It's what we do. We're a bunch of ball busters around here.
That never happens. Kick is...
You look at me and you go, bitch, who wanted you in here? Get back in the kitchen. And I say, go fuck yourself. It's kind of what we
always
do.
Happening and talking. No one was paying attention whatsoever. So, I don't know what to tell you guys. Again, the only thing I can say is, I did have a major stream of this scheduled for next week. I believe it was either Monday or Tuesday.
He doesn't allow you to date. I know, right? Fucking rude.
I had it in the browser here.
I went, well, okay.
So I had it scheduled for Tuesday, all right? If something changes, like we do get some people who come by and they're like, hey, FYI, we couldn't be there for the late stream, and that sucks. We can only be there for day streams for Hades, and we want to see it, and we'll support it. Or if someone comes by and says, hey, this is a contribution for Hades because I wasn't here for the stream, I'll be like, all right.
Such an old school husband for 2020. You'd think he'd be a little bit more progressive, right?
Maybe it was just an off night, but honestly, right now.
Okay, this is just, we're not doing schedule segments. I'm already bored with this. Let's head over to Raw Phillifer and let's just go live to today. Because why not?
Remove.
I don't know. There's got to be something else going on for why he won't wear the regular shirts with the overshirts. He's back to these gaming shirts now. Like, when Kat left, did she take her clothes with her or what? I don't understand.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. It's time for a full and fun streaming week here on DSP Gaming. We're finally getting back into the
full and fun on this channel? I highly doubt, sir.
Normal schedule of things after a couple of weeks there where things were really weird. 6 days of fun here on the channel. Great gameplay, awesome vibes, chill times. I'm excited. On today's show, we're gonna get caught up. I'm gonna let you know all about my...
You can't possibly be excited. Like, you have to be burned out on another level of burned out.
A day off and what I was up to. Gonna get you caught up.
He clearly doesn't. Well, he does care about his sexy because he keeps flexing to us. It's very gross and disturbing.
On the entire schedule, I'd like to give you my initial thoughts on the Black Ops 7 beta, which I played back on Friday, but I also want to talk about Hades 2 because
he wants to show off the guns.
Yeah, it didn't go as I had hoped when I played on Friday night, and I'm trying to figure out what to do this week. Do we keep playing it, or do we play the other game that everyone had wanted and we held off on playing? I mean, I need feedback. And the thing is, it's hard to get feedback when the audience for Hades 2 didn't show up to the Friday night stream. I want to know why. So, we got a lot to talk about today. I'm excited. I hope that you are. Sit back and relax, folks. It is time for the start of an awesome week here on DSP Gaming with a nice episode of the
LTG calling him Weekend at Bernie's is why he's back to t-shirts. You think?
Level 1 pod.
He thinks he's a gym bro now, so t-shirts. Tiny t-shirts to show off the workout efforts, and I just threw up in my mouth. And now I'm going to have to follow suit, Colleen.
Yeah.
Gross. When he flexes his biceps, an angel loses its wings. Oh, that's sad. We had the 45 minutes of slideshow, and then the intro, and then the quote-unquote teaser, and then another intro. My God, this shit is so antiquated.
Alrighty, everyone. Good morning and welcome to the show. It is Sunday, the 5th of October.
Good morning, sir. It is 20 minutes to 12. Your time.
October 2025. Now, I'm excited.
Good morning. Fucking 2:30 over
to get
here.
back on track with the regular schedule. What do I mean by that? I mean, as you know, the last couple of weeks have been weird. There's been a week where it was like a 4-day streaming week. Then we had an 8-day streaming week. We had days that were up in the air.
Oh, yeah. I got rid of my Comcast. Forgot about my Comcast.
We didn't know when I was going to be streaming because of my internet being up and down. We had a marathon thrown in there that people weren't really ready.
Oh, God, still talking about the no internet for 6 hours?
Before, but now we're back to normalcy. For the rest of this month, I'm hoping to stay on track, hopefully with regular streaming days. You know, there may be one week in there where I take an extra day off to spend some time with my wife, but outside of that, it should be pretty consistent. You know, this is the busiest gaming time of the year. This year is absolutely no exception, quite frankly. This year we are so busy with games right now, I just don't know which ones to play. I play one and it's doing well and it's not doing well. I play one that I never thought would have done well and it does do well. So I'm not sure what to do. And I think what's happening right now, okay, is a symptom of the industry. Because back in the day, and I started this on YouTube, and for like 10 years straight, I would argue, this time of the year had the biggest releases. It didn't matter.
Oh, God, not old man yells at cloud.
You know, what year it was, as long as those AAA companies were pumping out the good games, everyone wanted to see them. People were excited. But now, what I think we're finding is that these AAA companies are just not as dependable anymore. Those yearly annual releases and those things that you used to get excited for every year, you're pumped for, and it's not that good. And so because of that, other games have stepped up to fill in the cracks, which is great. But the question is, what games, right? Like, I have a schedule of games I'm interested in this month, but the way that this year has been going, very well, some of these games might flop. And then I end up having to do something different in place. And the good news is there's more than enough to do. But the problem is when there's more than enough to do, how do you know which ones to pick? That's some of the difficulty that I'm having right now, selecting the content for the channel. Right now, we have an interesting lineup of games, right? We're about to finish Silent Hill F tonight. That'll be one for the books. Oh, boy. We're playing the Call of Duty Black Ops 7 beta. We have 2 more sessions of that scheduled.
He still isn't done with Silent Hill F? Jesus Christ. Mr. Toxic beat that shit over a week ago.
For this week.
Fuck me, man. What are you talking about?
And you might say, oh, really? You do too? Yeah, I didn't realize that the beta ran all week like it is doing. I think it's going through, I want to say it's through Tuesday, ends on Wednesday, or it's through Wednesday, ends on Thursday, something like that. So I didn't know that. I thought it ended today. But today, the open beta begins and runs for several days. So what I'm going to do is play once today and then another time later in the week. So we'll have 3 good sessions of this beta before the game comes out next month. We got continuing on with Silksong, which is an insanely long game. Like, Silksong for a Metroidvania, it's pretty much the longest one I've ever played. And it's also arguably the best. I do think that it's an insanely good game. That's probably Game of the Year contender for me. And I can't wait to play more. Every time I play it, I get challenged and I rage, but then I overcome and persevere. And I'm like, oh, that's great. I can't wait to play again. You know, that's how I am right now. I'm actually craving some Silksong right now, okay? So, we got that going, right? Truck Sim. If you can believe it, American Truck Sim is still in the rotation. After all of this time, don't ask me how or why, but people are showing up, hanging out, engaging, and supporting with Truck Sim. So
don't ask you how or why. Their name is Cuckwell. Their name is Cuckwell. Yeah, Mr. Toxic already... Yeah, I think he's on his, she's got the cute little bunny ears on now. He's on his 2nd time through or 3rd time through or something. But Yeah, we beat that shit last Saturday.
It's days. And then the other one is the one.
I say we. I did nothing. I think I was actually sleeping when he beat the game because it was like 11:30 at night. But nonetheless, he beat it in 4 streams.
That's the question. All right, because first of all, Battlefield 6 starts Friday, so that's a new game coming up. Call of Duty ends this week, so kind of like they take up for each other, right? I'll stop playing Call of Duty, I'll start playing Battlefield. So I have time in the schedule for like one more game. And this is where the big question mark is hitting. What should this game be that I'm going to play? Should it be Hades 2? Should it be Super Mario Galaxy 2? Should it be something else? There doesn't seem to be a definitive answer, and there's no consensus, all right? Last week, people were asking me to please start playing Hades 2 because the full release had come out, and they wanted to see me actually take on that full release.
Who? I need to know who. Who asked you to play this? Did I enjoy Silent Hill F? I did not enjoy Silent Hill F. He did. I did not.
And see what it was like, compared especially to the playthrough that I did a year and a half ago, 8 hours of the early access version of the game. So I did that, and it worked for one stream. And in the second stream that I played it, no exaggeration, attendance dropped the hell off. It's like running to the edge of a cliff and then going straight down. Attendance was way down, support was way down. It just did not do well at all on Friday night. And I don't know if that's a symptom of the game, if it's just a one-off bad night. That's what we need to talk about today, because here's the deal. I like Hades 2. I really enjoy the game. I would love to keep playing it, but I need people to show up who like the game and will hang out with me, talk about the game.
I need a break from the game. The enraged me. Oh,
have a good time with chill vibes rather than me playing it for myself. Because I really felt like on Friday night, outside of maybe 3 people, I was playing the game for myself. Well, guess what? I'm not streaming for 3 people. I'm supposed to be streaming for a general audience of hundreds who like what I'm doing and will show up, engage, and support. So I don't.
Well, you have to actually have an audience of hundreds, sir. You have to have an audience.
know what happened on Friday night. I would love to know, what the deal is with that and if people want it or not. I had it scheduled for a major stream this week, and now I've completely second-guessed myself, and I don't think I'm going to do it unless people tell me what happened. Like, we say, oh, yeah, it was just a bad night, or, nah, the interest fell off, or I'm curious, okay? Let's see. We'll talk about that today, okay? But overall, things are good.
Is Toxie not a gamer? I'm confused. I am not. I like a whole 10 video games, and most of them are like boring simulator, like chick kind of games, like really, really mellow and not interesting at all. So of all the things that you can call me, no, a gamer is definitely not one of them. I enjoy video games, but like I say, maybe about 10 or 12 of them.
Overall, it's been a great couple of weeks here heading into the fall season, okay? However, I will say this. You might notice once again, I'm just wearing a graphic t-shirt. And like, wait a minute, Phil hasn't been wearing regularly these graphic t-shirts in years. Why would he be wearing a graphic t-shirt again? It's not really my choice. Because, ladies and gentlemen, today, it's 60-something degrees outside, which is fine.
But today he'd have on one of those weird shirts, the one, I don't know, what the butt plug shirt. He'd have on like a black t-shirt or a white t-shirt with the butt plug shirt on. So why not just wear the white t-shirt? Or the black t-shirt, or the tan one, or whatever. Why are we back to specifically the gaming ones? It doesn't make sense. Something's going on.
It's 79 degrees in the office. That's also fine. But the sun's not out yet. And weather this week, I'm not kidding. I wish.
Did you largely like Silent Hill until it got to that part? That part, yeah. I was on. Here's the thing. That part that you're talking about, because I don't want to give anyone spoilers, obviously. It's not that there's anything wrong with that. Not Silent Hill. Great game. Just take Silent Hill off of it. And then it's like perfect. It's beautiful. It plays great. It was really interesting.
This was a joke, right?
But just erase Silent Hill from it.
But it's not. We're having pure sun all week long in the middle of the fall. The fall has begun.
Translation, my wife left me and I don't know how to do laundry. And somebody said that LTG clowned on him for wearing his little outfits. Is that true?
It began 2 weeks ago. We're supposed to be having clouds, rain, and much cooler temperatures. This is traditionally when I open my window up during the daytime and I get all this fresh air coming in. It's awesome. So again today, as soon as that sun comes out, which is supposed to happen by noon, so I got another 15 minutes of shade, this office will heat up to 85 to 90 degrees. I'm going to be playing Call of Duty Black Ops 7, a game that's full of adrenaline and intensity and all of that, right? I've got to freaking sit here and sweat it out. So I've learned my lesson. Moving forward, I will not remove the air conditioner from that window until the middle of October at the earliest. And that sucks because I was really, really desperate for fresh air after like 6 months of this, stuffiness. But dude, I just basically shouldn't have done it so early. It's pissing me off. Like, I just want to be cool and enjoy it. Every day I'm playing a stressful game. Call of Duty, Silk Song, it's all super tough stuff. I'm trying to play these games in 90-plus degree heat. It's stupid. It really is dumb. Not having central air really sucks, but that's just where I live. We don't have it out here. I don't have $20,000 to put in my house. Maybe someday if I refinance it.
$20,000? Now he's going to talk about refinancing his house? He needs $20,000 for central air?
To be cool and enjoy it. Every day I'm playing a stressful game. Call of Duty, Silk Song, it's all super tough stuff. I'm trying to play these games in 90+ degree heat. It's stupid. It really is dumb. Not having central air really sucks, but that's just where I live. We don't have it out here. I don't have $20,000 to put it in my house. Maybe someday if I refinance and I renovate the house, that's something that I would do. But until then, I just got to tough it out. So that's why I'm not even kidding. Probably all week, you're going to see me wearing these shirts until Friday. Friday is supposed to be the first day we're getting clouds and rain. And if that's the case, I would be very happy to be here in either fall attire or even just like, my usual attire, the shirt with a nice like Hawaiian shirt or whatever over it. But I can't do that right now. I'd be sweating so much. Like right now, just sitting here, it's 79 degrees and it's nice. I got the 2 fans blowing. But within like a half an hour to an hour, it's going to get hot in here. So yeah, that's why I'm wearing this. If you're wondering.
But you just had a day off. And you knew that it was going to be, quote unquote, so hot today. So why didn't you order from your precious Amazon the weatherproofing or whatever it was that you said that you needed and spend your day off putting your air conditioner back in? Sounds like maybe that would have been a good thing for you to do yesterday, on your day off. Surely you pay for Amazon Prime. Surely Friday night when you were done with your stream, you could have ordered whatever the fuck it was that you said that you needed that you didn't have, which is probably a lie anyway. Surely you could have had that delivered to you sometime. We had to sit around for 45 minutes while you put the air conditioner in the window, so it seems like it would have taken you less than an hour to do. If you knew that all of these hot days were coming, surely you would have done that.
People don't care, but some people have been asking, why is Phil wearing these shirts all of a sudden? He hasn't worn these in like 2 years. Well, that's why, okay? Anyway, so we got some stuff to talk about. I want to tell you about my day off. I had a really great day off yesterday, and I know that you guys get interested in that. I'll talk a little bit about that. Some things that came, positive things that came from my day off, all right, which I'm going to tell you.
It certainly wasn't air conditioning, you fucking retard.
Interesting things that will,
How you going to cry about not having air conditioning when you got an air conditioner sitting there just waiting to go in the window? How you going to cry like that?
Affect the content. And then
like you're trudging through the fucking Sahara with no water. And you got the fucking air conditioner sat right there.
Basically, I want to talk about Black Ops 7 and let you know my thoughts about what I thought about Black Ops 7 after having played it on Friday. In truth, this is the truth. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, it says the high is going to be 65. My thing on my phone says 65 today. That's the heat wave that we're going to go through here. And somehow with it being 65 outside in full sun, it's going to be 90, 95 degrees in there. So magically, it's going to jump 30 degrees.
I actually thought Black Ops 7 was going to be like a train wreck, horrible experience. It wasn't that bad at all, okay? It wasn't great, but it also wasn't like, oh, I'm so annoyed at this game, I never want to play it, because there's double jumping, wall running bullshit. It actually was not nearly as bad, and I'm shocked. I thought it would be way worse. That's actually why I decided to play it 2 more times this week, because I really want to get further into it to understand it.
Maybe get rid of all this fucking shit in this tiny-ass fucking room that you've got. You've got 86 computers in here, a TV.
Better, okay? But also, we got to figure out this Hades situation. I just don't know what to do about Hades 2, so
he might mess up his hand. He can't do that. He works out now.
A couple topics to talk about today. Before we get to those topics, what is up, audience? How's everyone doing out there? Let's see what's going on. What's up to Chris? How you doing? Pepsi fan, you're not funny. A taco lunchable. Mission vow.
Taco lunchable. We got it, boys.
Jeremy. Daniel. Top down high speed gaming. Whatever the hell that means. Lilith. Original Grant. Alpha Gun. Frosted Shard. How y'all doing? Fifth Dimension. Squirtle. How are you? Over on the kick side, who do we have? Dina. Username.
Google says average is 5 to 12. I Googled it too. My thing says here 5 to 15. With it averaging around between 7 and 8,000 for central air. But it does have a little 15 with a plus.
Name already taken. Pixel Queen. Penny Prince. Quirky Trombone.
But I assume the 15 plus is in like if you want central air like in one of those like century homes or something, something that was built in like fucking, I don't know, like 1930 or something.
Quirky Trombone. Rebecca. Eddie.
Probably has like knob and tube electrical and shit.
How's everyone? RGB King. What's up? What's up? Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you had a great Saturday. All right, I don't know what you guys were up to yesterday. I was very, very busy yesterday. I had a crazy busy day, but it was a great day. I'll tell you all about it. But Lance Catamaran.
Oh, do we get to hear a day off?
And has started the support for a brand new 6 days of streaming. He is the first contributor with a sub. So thank you, Lance Catamaran, for the sub. Let's get you on the leaderboard. By the way, if you haven't noticed, I fixed all the volume levels for the pop-ups. So, yeah, seriously. The pop-up noises were all out of sync with, or not sync, but all out of audio. Like the one that was the Ghostbusters Slimer sliming, Phil Venkman. It was way too loud. The sub notification was way too loud. But again, others were like low and people couldn't hear them. So I tried to adjust it. Hopefully you don't get
the one that everyone fucking clapped your cheeks for because it sounded like a dude straight fapping. I noticed you got rid of that one real quick.
Deafened now by certain contributions, I hope. Hopefully it sounds a lot better for you right now.
Okay, 12K for mine, but it's high quality. Ooh, that sounds nice. But not 20 though. See, I don't know. But the wild thing, like here, oh my God, like I'm so mad. let's say Central Air for his, I don't know, little fucking hot box there that smells like fucking stale farts. Let's just say it was $20,000 for Central Air. Okay, then spend $20,000 instead of, gee golly gosh, I don't know, giving $40,000 a year to Scopely, like he has for the last like what 7 or 8 years. You know what I mean? It's like, come on. He's given $300,000 to Scopely. Could have put a big chunk towards paying off the condo. Could have, you know, we'd have a new dishwasher. He did get the washer dryer, but you know, like we'd be able to, like, you know, the kitchen reno. Surely you could get a nice kitchen reno with $300,000. Toxie, he wants to beg for $20K so he can pocket the 5 for pulls.
So how's everyone? Oh, by the way, what's up? There's more people joining. Who do we got? We got Ian, Light Blue, Dab Hand, Schnitzel Sandwich, The Block, Troy. How are you all? For the week. That's really good. Okay. Now, what I would like to do this week is hit 10 goals by the middle of the week. I'm here through Friday. But what I would like to do is do DSP Tries It by, say, Wednesday-ish. That would be great. If we do it earlier, hey, that's even better. But I would like to do it by Wednesday-ish. I think that would be great pacing for the week. That means we got to be hitting our goals, you know, hopefully one a stream, and we could do it on Wednesday during the daytime. So what is DSP Tries It this week? You voted. I had options. It was Domino's Pizza for the first time in years I was going to get it, or revisit Firehouse Subs for the first time in about exactly a year, or order from a local Mexican restaurant. And you guys said Mexican food. I'm down for that. Now, what I'm going to do, I actually talked to my wife about it. We want to get something new. We're going to order from a place for the first time ever that we've never tried. That way it truly is a new DSP Tries It. Because the thing is, there is a restaurant that we go to all the time for Mexican food that we really like. Wouldn't it be really fair to do a DSP Tries It when we already know the food there is good and we've had it before? Probably not. Kind of a disingenuous DSP Tries It. That would be more like a Feasting with Phil or Feasting with the King, which that's not what you want. You want me to taste test something for the first time. So we're going to try to order from a brand new place. And it should be good. We'll see what happens, okay? But that's coming this week. So please, let's get some support for the streams. And overall, I'll say this. Last week, it was funny because the very beginning of last week, I say, hey guys, let's do a subscriptions goal on Kick. Let's try to get 250 subs this week.
Oh yeah, he wanted, my bad. I'm sorry. I said 150. Turns out I'm retarded. Who knew? Yeah, he wanted 250 subs. What do you get? Like 30, 40?
And then within one day of me making that goal, Kick releases the Kick system on Kick, where you can give contributions via Kicks, just like bits over on Twitch. And literally everyone just wants to do Kicks. Almost no one did any subs last week. Okay? And so because of that, it's like, wow, well, the goal was completely like shattered. There was no way we were going to do it. But
give them all back. Then give them all back. If you don't want the Kicks, how much money was your check on Thursday from Kick? If like 80 or 90% of it was from Kicks, then donate it to charity or do something like that with the money if you don't want it then. If you're going to seriously look this gift horse in the fucking mouth, then give it back. Donate it. You can't give it back to the people who gave it to you, obviously, because you don't know who they are. But then donate it to charity or something. I want to see a receipt. I want to know how much you made on Kick. I want to know what your check was. And then I want to see 60, 70, 80% of that. I want to see a receipt from some charity.
It's fine because people were supporting with Kicks all week long, and it turned out to be a good support week. But I was like, wow, what a crappy week for me to set up a sub goal for the first time like that and try to do it seriously, and then it gets completely destroyed. Now,
how close would you have, honest to fucking God, gotten to 250 if it weren't for the Kick? If it hadn't have been, if the Kicks didn't come out then? How many subs would you have really, do you really think you would have gotten 250 subs? Like, do you really think you would have gotten $1,200? Sir.
Now, the silly part about this is, all right?
So then surely the week before all the Kicks came out, you made $1,200 on subs, right?
They set up this goal, so, oh, you have a goal for subs now. Then they launch Kicks, but there's no goal for Kicks. Because I was thinking,
not everything needs a fucking goal, dude. Why don't you just say, if you would like to give me some of your money, I would like that very much. If you do not want to give me any of your money, hang out and chill out with me and enjoy the show. Why can't it just be as simple as that? Why does everything have to be paywalled? And the paywalls are paywalled. And everything is a goal. And it's like, it gives me anxiety, and I'm not even going to give you anything. Like, I get anxiety from this. There's so much pressure, and you have to keep pushing, and you have to keep going. But even when you hit the goal, it's not over. It's not over, and it never ends. The goal is 150 until he gets 150, and then it's 300. He wants 10 goals until he gets to 10, and then it resets back to 0. Jesus Christ, it's this never ending circular, like psycho bullshit.
Oh, what maybe we could do, we could set up 2 reasonable goals. Maybe in 1 week I try to get 50 or 75 subs, but then we also have a Kicks goal. That Kicks goal doesn't exist yet. So it is what it is. There's pop-ups for every kind of contribution now, no matter how you contribute. If you're on YouTube, you know, super chats, memberships, gifted memberships. If you're on Kicks or subs, or if you just want to contribute via PayPal because you don't want anything to do with either service, you can do a tip via my PayPal.
He truly is a black hole. Boy, Mr. Box, you fucking, like, I've said this for, I haven't been streaming about Phil for a few years now, but I've been watching him and saying that, like, it's endless. Like, it's daunting. More and more and more. And there's hardly a thank you. And if there is a thank you, it's quickly shat out and we move on.
All that stuff, you will get nice pop-ups and good stuff, okay? So, I hope that you guys will join me for 6 straight days of fun streaming. Please support the streams. We got our first sub of the week from Lance. Can we get our first YouTube side contribution of the week right now? Maybe a super chat or a membership. Can we get our first tip of the week? Can we get our first kicks of the week? We've had no one drop any kicks yet. How about we get 100 kicks right now? Let's go. Let's get some fun momentum here for the level.
You have to sub. You have to be a member. You have to like. You have to talk. You have to give money. You have to be on YouTube. You have to be on Kick. You have to be here every day. You have to listen to the schedule. Like, Jesus Christ. Do I need to tie your shoes, wipe your ass, and cut up your fucking meat for you too? Like, what else? Like, do you need my blood? God damn.
As we begin a new streaming week, shall we? Good stuff. Daniel says, I love your shirt. You like it? The classically trained Nintendo shirt. Well, guess what? Modern DSP is no schlub. Modern DSP is no bum.
You're not. Then why are you begging for money then if you're not a bum? Bums beg for money.
Modern DSP is color coordinated. Are you ready for this? I'm also...
Oh no, we're going to get feet. If you're like super grossed out by feet, he's going to wiggle them in the camera for you. So get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here right now in 3, 2, 1.
Wearing my Nintendo socks. And Lance Catamaran knows how exciting that is, and he sends 100 kicks. Thank you. Look at my Nintendo socks. Color coordinated, baby. You can't do that. I don't see you wearing Nintendo socks when you're wearing a Nintendo shirt, right? Get to it. What's wrong with you?
No, we're all too busy like getting laid and like living life, man. We don't worry about if the shirt matches the socks. Like, I'm sorry, like I hang out and do things and get laid and shit. Sorry, man.
It's hilarious. People say, how is he that flexible? I've been that flexible my whole life. I've always been able to bend my legs like this. Look, I can bend my leg almost all the way around. See? I can keep going. My legs are very flexible, actually. Look. I can do that. I don't know. My leg, I think.
Can I go back? Can I grab that? Am I quick enough on the draw? Probably
life.
not.
I've always been able to bend my legs like this. Look, I can bend my leg almost all the way around.
That's
see?
not the good one.
I can keep going. My legs are very flexible, actually. Look.
There we go. Thank you.
I can do that. I don't know. My leg. I think it's because I'm tall. Because I'm so tall, I have good range of motion in my legs, in my arms. You know.
Dude, you're like 5'10" or 5'11". When you're like 6'6", fucking talk. Man.
I have super long arms, which is why it's funny. I've been working out, right? And people are like, "Yeah, but you're."
Are we doing this every day? When's he gonna start singing? I'm sexy and I know it. I work out.
Your forearms still look really skinny. Well, they always have been. Even back in the day when I worked out, it's because my forearms are very long compared to most people, so they're always probably gonna look like skinny forearms unless I like do specialized exercises for them, which I'm not going to do. Okay. Okay. Anyway. Let's do some shout outs. So Lance Catamaran did 100 kicks. Thank you, Lance.
Lance, you're kind of looking like a brokey. That's $1.
Thank you for that. And then we have Troll McTrollington. He's returned. Welcome, Troll. How you doing, Troll? A 350 Canadian super chat. He says, I don't support Kick. It's all good. Support on YouTube. Support via tips. Whatever you want to do is all.
I don't care how you give me money. Give me money on PayPal. Oh my God. Do you have Zelle? I have Zelle. Go buy something from my Etsy store. Go get something. Oh wait, it doesn't have the merch shop anymore. Give me money on fucking Kick or YouTube or Patreon or I don't know. Write me a check. I'll give you my address. I've already doxed myself. Who cares? Just make a check out to cash.
Well, good. That's why I have a good variety of ways you can support the streams. I understand that everyone has a preference or an opinion, and that's fine. You know, I've been around long enough that
So tall, he's 100% fishing for a new soulmate. It's true. Chicks dig tall dudes.
That I built up all these different ways that you can contribute. All right, here we go. So it was $3.50. That is $2.51. Thank you to Troll McTrollington for a $2.51 super chat. That's our first super chat of the week.
If the parody from Kino Casino won't make this man change, nothing will. Oh, nothing is going to make this dude change.
Thank you. All right. Up to $8 and climbing. Let's keep that momentum going, guys. All right.
Phil has no life and nothing to talk about. He should just play the games he hates so much and beg in between. I don't know what he thinks that... He does make quite a bit of money during the podcast. By the time he starts the game, we hear it a lot. You guys, as soon as I started playing the game, all the money went away. He doesn't say it like that, but we know that's what it means.
Good stuff. Okay.
You heard of Western Union? Send money there. Right. Fucking give me a cashier's check.
Alrighty, guys. So, let's get started. I'm going to talk about my day off yesterday, first of all. Let's talk about my day off. Then I want to talk about...
Yeah, let's hear about this loser's day off.
About Black Ops 7, then I want to figure out this Hades situation, okay?
Oh, God, it's a Hades situation.
Troll McTrollington has now gifted a membership. Thank you to Troll. That's our first membership of the week.
They can confirm. Oh, chicks love tall dudes.
Awesome.
Never in your life have you ever heard a chick say, oh, my God, I met this guy. He's so hot. He's so short. This dude's so hot. He's like 5'3". It's like, oh, it's so great.
Light Blue Yoshi fan got it. Oh, there you go. Congrats. Thank you, Troll, for the support this morning. So now we actually got one of everything, just no tips. Let's get a tip. And let's make it bigger than $1. For goodness sake, how about a nice juicy tip to start off the streaming week? Let's go. Let's get a nice one, all right? All right.
A nice, juicy tip. Like, I don't know when you sold your soul and just decided that nothing embarrassed you. But just so you know, I'm feeling secondhand embarrassment that you should be feeling. And I'm ashamed of you because apparently your wife and your parents are not. But I'm ashamed of you.
Day off. Went really well yesterday. My wife and I spent the whole day together. We were basically out and about the entire day. Like, we went out around noonish to go out and do grocery shopping. And so we went out and, did some good shopping. We actually got some nice fall-themed stuff for the house, which is always nice to see stuff around. Like, we got those pine cones that have, like, the cinnamon scent to them. And my wife actually had redecorated our downstairs for the autumn. So now we have pumpkins and turkeys and all kinds of that, pine cones, all kinds of stuff.
You got your turkeys out the first week of October? You got a couple more holidays coming before the turkey one. I ain't here to tell you how to do your business, but...
Downstairs, that looks very autumn-esque. Really like that. We got rid of the summer stuff. Get this the hell out of here. Let's decorate for the fall. So we got some nice scented pine cones. We put those in like a big basket for downstairs. And then let's see, what else did we do? We went out and we did a bunch. We actually got a few things for the house. We actually got a new, there's the fake plants that you put in your house for nice home decor. We got a new one of those that we put into the bedroom, which is awesome. We also got a little lamp that has like deer and mountains and stuff on it. And we put that into the living room as part of the autumn setup. So we had a nice day out doing some shopping. Oh, we got a new rug too, like a throwing or a runner rug for the hallway. We did stuff like that. But while we were out, okay, a couple things happened. We had a couple ideas, okay? So first off, we were in Kohl's. For those who don't know, Kohl's is an American chain that sells a lot of clothes, but they have home decor, that kind of stuff. That's actually where we got the, like I said, the runner rug and stuff like that. And we were going to use the bathroom, all right? And we're walking towards the bathroom, and right in front of the bathroom is the kids' toy section. And as we're walking, my wife says, "What is that? Have you seen that before?" I said, "What?" And she reaches over and grabs a box and shows it to me. I was like, "Oh yeah, I heard about this. I think this just released. This is interesting, right?" And you might say, what the hell caught our eye in the kids' toy section out of nowhere that we would have been talking about on stream? Well, I'll tell you in a sec. But first, Troy with a $20 super chat. Started the week off right. He says, let's have a good stream with lots of support. Thank you so much, Troy. Yes, please. And thank you. Good momentum to start the week is always appreciated. Let's get Troy on the leaderboard. Sorry, Trollington. Troy has unseated you as the top super chatter of the day so far, but the day is young. Thank you for that.
Look at him trying to bait that dude to give him more money. Sorry, Troll McTrollington. This dent gave more money than you. Don't you want your name on this stupid scrolly thing that takes 5 minutes to go by?
Okay, so she hands me the box, okay? And I start looking at it, and I'm like, this is kind of neat. This is cool. And I look it up online.
Did you watch the Kino movie? It was the first thing that we watched. So, yes, we watched the Kino movie. We watched the Kino movie, and we did a little bit of catch-up, a little bit from Friday. So,
and it seems to be pretty popular. This thing, oh, that's interesting. Well, maybe this would be something cool, because immediately it clicks in my head. This might be a good thing that I could implement for like the streams or for stuff like that. And so I ended up getting it. So what is it? Well, obviously it was.
You go to the kids' toy section at Kohl's to buy shit for your stream, but you're not a children's entertainer, and you are, in fact, a 43-year-old man. But you browse in the kids' section at the Kohl's. Okay.
A Wolverine action figure. We all know that it's some dumb meme, right? Some dumb detractor meme for mouth jewelers. No, of course not. That's not what it was. I already have a Wolverine action figure anyway. Someone donated it. Remember? I have it in the closet. No. It was actually...
Then why are you still so butthurt about it? Like that, even saying that, like your feelings are hurt about that.
Something a little different. Kind of neat, actually.
Look at him baiting. Like anyone gives a fuck what kind of garbage he bought. He really hopes that like you're on your edge of like your fucking seat just about to come right now. Like,
it was this. The brand spanking new Game Boy Lego set. This thing is brand new. Like, I think this just hit store shelves within the last couple of weeks because I've seen people posting up all about it all over the.
If it's been out for weeks and it's not brand new, if it came out yesterday, it would be brand new. If it's been out for 3 weeks, that's almost a month, sir. That's not brand new.
Internet. And this looks really cool. Like, take a look. It looks just like a real Model 1 Game Boy.
He said that they were shopping at Kohl's and they were going to the bathroom for some reason. I don't know why they're mutually going to the bathroom in a Kohl's, but I don't know. One person's restraining order is another person's fucking meet cute story. But anyway, they passed the toy section and he found
in the 1990s.
this.
It even has like little cartridges that actually you put inside of it. Now, it doesn't turn on or light up. What's weird is it makes it look like it does. It totally doesn't. That's just the graphic artist made it look like that. Okay? But it's pretty darn cool. And it's totally made to be in a setup like my design. Look, it comes with a stand, and you just put it there, and it's a cool thing. It's actually life size. It's supposed to be the size of the original Game Boy. The original Game Boy was about that tall and wide. Actually was pretty big for a handheld. When they came out with the Game Boy.
He got it on Amazon. I guarantee. I don't know where this like made up fucking story came from. I don't know if it's made up or not. I don't know where he goes or what he does.
Pocket. That's the one that shrunk it down, and that's actually the one that I had, the Game Boy Pocket. But this one was a big clunkier model, and that's what they did with.
Why is Phil shopping at a Kohl's? If he actually went, I think that's where he gets a lot of his clothes.
The game was actually supposed to be representative of the size of the original Game Boy. So that's pretty neat. Now, I don't know if you guys want me to do this on a stream. Like, we could do like a night stream. It says it's 421 pieces, 18 plus, okay? We could realistically do this with maybe one late stream.
Yeah, right. Okay. If you start that tonight on the late stream, the turkeys will be out for Thanksgiving before you get done.
No. I'm trying to remember with the other Lego sets that I did how many pieces they were. Like, I think I remember the Piranha Plant was like 700 pieces, and didn't that take like 2 streams? I can't really remember, but I'm feeling like we could probably do this in one stream if we were to do it. So maybe it could be something fun to do by the end of the month, just a fun one-off night stream to see how it goes. And it would be really neat to have it in my setup for.
He has to fake being married. Possibly.
November. I was thinking this could be part of the background for November. November is Thanksgiving month here in the United States.
Does anyone know how much this is? I can Google it, but I'm just curious if anyone knows.
And basically, I'm going to have things like turkeys and stuff in the background, but it'd be nice to have something unique there, right? There you go. So, something that we just picked up while we were out for the streams could be pretty neat. All right, so I'll have that sometime in the schedule, probably by the end.
From Lego.com, it's 60. Target is 60. Walmart is 60. He says he got it from Kohl's. Says it's at Sam's Club.
End of this month, maybe we'll do a stream of it. It could be pretty neat. Now, if you remember, when I did my Lego streams earlier this year, they're very interactive. All I do is I sit here with the camera on this table, and I build a Lego set, but I'm talking.
Apparently, it is at Kohl's, again, for $60. So he spent $60 on it.
With you guys constantly. We go back and forth and have a fun, chill time. So it could be pretty neat.
It's $60, I know, because I bought it. Big
You
ups.
guys will join me for whenever I decide to do it. We'll see by the end of the month when we can fit it in. Okay? All right, so that's one thing. But the other thing, we looked around. We saw what Halloween costumes were available. Now, I need to clarify something. This week, we did a test on stream. I tried on various different hats to see what hats would work or not work with my AI background removal tool. You might say, well, what are you talking about? I'm talking about this. Using AI to remove the background so it just looks like me here on camera. Remember, this is what I use for actual gameplay. All right, this is, the tool that I use. So, with that being said, okay, we tested different hats, and sadly, the hats just don't work. We tried a cowboy hat, we tried the Sonic hat. It basically deletes everything but the top of my head. So we actually put on the cowboy hat, and the brims were cut off. I put on the Sonic hat, it cut all the spines off the top of my head, so it looked like I was wearing like a blue swimmer's cap. Like, oh man, so that means I am definitely limited with whatever costumes I can wear this year because I'm using this background removal tool for gameplay. And you might say, well, that's no big deal. But no, it is. You have to understand that I'll do an intro.
Could have saved that 60 for Central Air. That's funny as fuck.
Segment, but most of the stream is gameplay. Like, you guys are nominating games right now for me to play. So obviously, I have to do something that's going to work with the background removal tool. Now, for the record, I tested wigs, and the wigs work. Like, if I put on like that silly 10 Masters wig that I had or whatever, that wig works. So wigs, hair works, hats don't. So that severely limited my costume selection. See you later, Troll. Troll's taking up, but he'll be back later. See you later, Troll. Okay, so finally had a good idea for a costume. And even though what I saw at the store, I thought was okay, I didn't love it. I thought it was all right for the price that they were charging at the store for the costume. I was like, I don't think I want to do that. So I ended up going online and looking, and I actually found a pretty good one that I thought would look good for the stream. I was like, oh, that'll stand out. That'll look pretty sharp.
Magically, he can't find anything at the store, but he finds one online. It's almost like saying that he went somewhere to look at the costumes IRL is bullshit.
And I ordered it. And actually, it's supposed to be coming today. Let me take a look here. It's coming within the next 2 hours, supposedly. Okay, that's awesome. However, the reason that I really ordered it so early, it was first week of October. Why am I ordering my costume this early? I want to be sure it's what they say it is. Because whenever you order something online, sometimes they say one thing, you get it, it's not nearly as good. Or you order one size, they send the wrong size, or that size claims that, like, I ordered a large, right? I need a large. What if it's way too big or way too small, right? So we'll see when it shows up. I hope it's good. But I think it's going to be, let me put it this way. All I'm going to say is, because everyone asked me for spoilers. What's the costume you're wearing for Halloween this year? I'm just going to give you one spoiler. That's it. One little hint. And after that, you will get absolutely positively no hints between now and Halloween. Zero. All right? The one hint I will give you is this. It's a timely costume. Done. That's all you get. It's timely to stuff going on. And that's all I'm going to say. So you figure that out as much as you want. Go for it. But there you have it. So now there'll be rampant speculation all over the internet about what I'm going to be doing, and everyone will probably be wrong. No, in truth, usually someone usually guesses it right. Sometimes it's just complete chance, but so usually someone guesses it right. Someone will probably get it. But I think as long as the costume quality is good, I think you're going to like Halloween this year. I think it's going to be a good one. Okay? Cool. All right. See, already some people are saying funny stuff. Like, no, my wife and I brainstormed like a bunch of costumes. And the problem is what's available. Because we had some good ideas for costumes, and we looked at there's not really a lot of good stuff available. And sorry, I'm not like a cosplay master who can manufacture my own costume. We just got to buy something. You know what I mean? I don't have time to be sitting here making my own outfit. So it is what it is, right?
You don't have time? But isn't this for a marathon? Wouldn't it maybe help you financially if you want money from these people?
Okay. So anyway, so while we were out, we did all of that stuff, right? We actually we bought the Game Boy Lego. We got the idea for the costume. I ordered the costume online. We had a good dinner. Now, incidentally, you might say, well, what did you have for dinner, right? So we're out, and we're like, well, what have we had recently, in recent weeks? Well, let me see. We had Indian food. We just ordered that for DSP Tries It. Excuse me. We had recently went to this more Caribbean-style restaurant, so that's out. We had done this. We had done that. We're like, shit, what's the only thing we haven't done recently? Uh-oh, guess what? Mexican food. Yeah. So what we ended up doing, we went to the Mexican restaurant that we really like, because we knew we wouldn't be ordering that for DSP Tries It. Okay, so we purposely went to the...
His costume is something to do with him working out? God, I hope not.
One we know we will not be doing for the video.
If anything, I want him to wear more, not less.
So that way, it'll be a genuine DSP Tries It video.
Bro, he got a muscle suit.
Okay, so it was pretty good. I ended up getting this giant burrito full of chicken and pinto beans and stuff. And my wife got the tacos crap. What's the tacos that has the slow-cooked meat that's marinated and they cut it off the thing and they put it in there? Whatever that kind of taco, I forget what it's called, but that's the kind of taco.
He never remembers what she gets. He always says the ABCXYZ something, or he never remembers. I don't know if he makes it up, or if he just genuinely pays that little attention. Worse, it's the fake muscle apron.
She actually loved the tacos. So we had a really good dinner. And, no, not shawarma. Yeah, that Mexican shawarma. Carnitas. Carnitas, that's what it's called. Tacos carnitas. That's what she had. It was the slow-cooked pork, I think it is, right? Yeah. Okay. So, it was great, and then we came home, and we actually relaxed. We had a good time. We just sat back and relaxed and watched a few videos together.
Okay, you've tried to convince us that she's there.
I was dead tired and sweaty after I finished. Like, oh my God. So it was pretty good. It was a pretty good day overall. Tons of time with my wife, which is what I want. Relaxation, fun stuff, getting stuff for the streams, that I didn't plan on finding. Pretty good stuff.
Whatever you say, man.
It doesn't look like I've showered since. I showered this morning. Well, I've shaved too. See? Well, I'm clean shaven. Maybe it doesn't look it. Actually, looks like I already have a
clean shaven, except for all that hair on your face.
5 o'clock shadow, and I shaved like 3 hours ago, and it looks like I have a 5 o'clock shadow already. I think I always look like I have a 5 o'clock shadow, no matter what.
Isn't it because you don't use a blade? You said you don't use a blade. Don't you just like do the buzzy thing?
Okay. Cool. There you go. It's al pastor. It's not carnitas. It's al pastor. Thank you. That's exactly what it was. My wife had tacos al pastor. There you go. Okay. All right. So good.
Sure. Whatever we say, right?
Stuff. Hold on one second. Our first tip of the day came in, but it may be a troll.
Okay.
Let's see. Yep, it's a troll. So forget this idiot. All right. Can we get our first legit tip of the week, guys? Can we? Let's get someone to tip legit that's not just like a mouth drooler. Someone who actually has like 4 brain cells that fire off at the same time, rather than these people who need like, assistance to wipe their ass. It'd be great to get a legit tip here with a nice comment, something that I can respond to.
You're one to talk, seeing as how you're the one begging for money.
Okay.
You see the new theory about Phil being OIC? I have not seen that.
What did you do, Jade? Jade, you said I got 100 in Rivals. 100 what? Apparently, Jade had a new milestone in Rivals, and he's curious what's going to happen with Hades. All right, that's what we'll talk about. Let's talk about games now. All right? Let's talk about games. First thing we should talk about is my initial thoughts on Black Ops 7. after having played it to 2.5 hours on Friday. We're going to have another 2.5 hours of gameplay on this stream, and we're going to do another stream of it later on in the week. I've already laid it out. I think we're going to do it on Tuesday night, because I think it ends Wednesday. So we're going to do Tuesday night's late night stream will be another 2 hours of the Black Ops 7 beta. The way it worked was I played the closed beta because I have Game Pass Ultimate. Now the open beta started today, and that continues today through Tuesday night. It ends Wednesday morning. So that's why
He said one time that he doesn't use a blade when he shaves or his skin gets funny. So, yeah, if you're not going straight against your fucking skin with the blade, then it's gonna look like you didn't shave. Yeah. Okie dokie.
we're going to do 2 more streams of it, okay? Good stuff. All right. So Black Ops 7. Let's talk about Black Ops 7, shall we? So first off, I'm going to say this. I was wrong. I'll admit when I'm wrong about something, and I know that I'm wrong. I was wrong about...
Okay. Well, X to gout on that one, fat boy.
Black Ops 7. It does not have double jumping. It does not have wall running. And those are 2 things that I thought it had. If you remember, the worst Call of Duty game ever, which I can't remember if it was Infinite Warfare. It had both of those things. It was ludicrous. The game was literally double...
He can't shave his face at 43, makes sense. He always complains about his skin. If he does anything to his face, then his skin breaks out.
Jump, bounce off the wall, and do like flipping executions in midair. And I could pull it off. Was it Advanced Warfare? Was that the one? Someone says Advanced Warfare. Whichever one that was. It was the worst one. It was so bad. The game had completely jumped the shark because it wasn't a first-person shooter anymore. It played more similarly to like Unreal Tournament from back in the day than Call of Duty. And it was so ridiculous. I remember that one had like 17 gadgets and gizmos. Every moment you turn a corner, oh, look, a drones come out, explosion, mini bombs, fucking aerial fucking lasers coming down. Like, what is this? I thought we're playing Call of Duty. Like, why did they do that to the game? And actually, that game jumped the shark so bad. After that, they started developing classic Call of Duty. They went back to World War II. For the first time in like a decade, they went backward instead of forward because they actually had beaten the crap out of the game with the way that they had designed it, all right? So, I'm happy to announce it doesn't have that crap, okay? I was mistaken completely. However, it does have wall jumping. So really, it's not a fact that everyone is doing crazy acrobatics, but there are areas of these maps that until you learn the map, people are always going to get the jump on you. Like there's one map where you can wall jump up into this flying canister thing, and both ends are open.
So basically what you're saying is Grandpa too old and too slow.
Every game claimed it was 30 or 31 millisecond connection. Well, that's great. That's a great connection for competitive play, okay? Then why was it that my experience in said games was completely different, all right? Literally in one situation, I'd have a game where all of my bullets are hitting well. I'm downing enemies left and right. I'm getting kill streaks easily. Wow, this is great. The game's really responsive. It feels great. It says it's a 31 millisecond ping. The next game says, oh, you're at 30 milliseconds. Oh, this should be better. Guy comes at me, blah, filled him with bullets. He turns around, blah, filled him with bullets again. He looks at me, he starts to raise his weapon, blah, I filled him with bullets a 3rd time. He's still alive and has this much health, and he just goes, but take 1 bullet and I die instantly. Does that sound very realistic or competitive to you? I'm like, no, wait a minute. The match before, I was able to kill people. This match, I literally fill people with bullets, filling their body. No one dies, but I die instantly. Does that sound like a 30 millisecond connection to you? It's probably because it's not. They're lying again about the connections. This has happened in the last several Call of Duties. It says it's a good connection on screen. It's not. They are hiding the true ping because they don't want you to know that the connection sucks shit. So
then why would they even bother showing it? This doesn't make any sense.
How can you have 2 matches with the same ping and 2 completely different experiences? Now, admittedly, some of the
sounds like a lie. Cryptic, it sounds like you're right.
Also, the starter guns that are in the game suck. Like this, I had an SMG. I said, I'll try the SMG. I couldn't kill anyone. And people were like, it's not you. It's actually a really bad starter gun. Everyone is saying it sucks. You got to get the other SMGs unlocked because that one's ass. I'm like, well, okay. I guess that makes sense. But then why even have it in a game? How give me a gun that kills people, right? I don't need the Nerf bullets gun. I would like the actual lethal gun, please. So it's a little annoying in that regard, okay?
You might have to actually aim
but
and
overall,
hit somebody.
I think the graphics, now keep in mind I'm playing it at 1080p because I want the best response time, the best ping, so I'm playing it at a lower resolution, okay? I think the game is beautiful. I think it's running very nicely on my PC, okay? And I'm having a great time with it at 1080p, 120 hertz, and, excuse me. Sorry about that. And I'm having a good time with it so far. In fact, at the very end, basically it took me a while to get my leg.
And the time it took you to like lean over and cough like that, you really could have just hit that mute button, but okay.
I was trying to figure out the different weapons. By the end, okay, by the end, it was the next to last match that I had an insane kill streak. I think my ratio was like 3.75 or 4 kill death ratio. It was insane. And I summoned not 1, but 2 of the dogs, DAWG, which is a robot drone that goes out and kills the enemies. I summoned 2 of them in 1 match. So, like, damn, I was whooping ass, right? So I was having a good time, but it takes a while. It takes a while to like, jump in and get used to it and know what you're doing and find your weapon and stuff like that. Today, what we'll do is we'll continue on and try to unlock new weapons, maybe see what new weapons are available, do new loadouts for them, and go from there rather than just do the same thing over and over. So it was fun, and I'm looking forward to more today. But admittedly, again, just as I've explained to you, the sun came out. It is now 81 degrees in my office, and it's continuing to get hotter. I would guarantee you it's going to be another 90-degree afternoon for me trying to play Black Ops 7 here. So I'll do my best as I sweat it out, and I apologize, guys.
I just don't see that being possible when the weather thing told me it was going to be 65 degrees there.
If I get cranky or upset, okay, I really do. Excuse me. Oh, yes, I can type in the chat. There you go. I'll do my best, okay? Oh, you got all of the achievements in Marvel Rivals? That's awesome, Jay. Congrats. I mean, you've been playing the game all year. I'm sure some of those achievements were ridiculous to get, right? Real tedious. But I'm glad to hear you got them all. Congrats on that achievement. Okay. Let's do a couple of shout-outs, okay? We have a couple. By the way, please, can we get our first real tip of the day? We have no tips yet. Can we get our first serious real tip of the day? I'd appreciate it. Okay. So we have Cyber Elk, who did a €2 super chat and says, what's the status of Ghost of Yote? I don't know why you would ask that. The status is what it was before. Nothing's changed. So, Ghost of Yote, why am I not playing the game right now? Okay? Here's all the reasons, because there's like a laundry list. Reason number one, the game is an open world, 40-hour minimum requirement to play. Okay? Right now, in the midst of the biggest gaming season of the year, most people want good variety. They want to mix it up and do different things. Right now is not the right time to be playing a 40-plus hour open world exploration game. That's going to be boring and tedious. People are going to say either, wow, this is boring to watch, or you're taking too long to get through the game. The reason that Ghost of Tsushima works so well, it came out in the summer of 2020. There were no other high-profile games that summer. It was in the middle of COVID. It was a very unique time for it to work. If Ghost of Yote was going to hang during this busy gaming season, it should basically come out at a time when you can focus on it. Right now, it's impossible to focus on a game like that because there's too much else going on. If this had come out in the summer, or maybe even the spring, I think it would have done a lot better, at least, especially for a streamer like me. But it just doesn't fit into my schedule right now with the style of game that it is.
Okay. Then that's a no, and we're moving on.
Any support goals at all, it was pathetic. It was like everyone was anti this game because of the politics around it. Well, guess what? I don't want to have politics be part of my content. I want to play games that are enjoyable for face value. It's hard to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's very hard to do that when politics have already been put as part of the game by an outside influence. You know what I'm saying? You're going out, Jade? I'll see you later. And then lastly, Cyber Elk, I'm finishing the answer, Cyber Elk. This is reason number 3, and this is also a really good reason. The head writer of Ghost of Yote was a writer on Dragon Age Veilguard. He was a writer on Mass Effect Andromeda. I'm not kidding. This guy wrote shitty game after shitty game after shitty game for BioWare. Let's see here. Theo did a £5 super chat. Now, I'm curious. Has the pound gone up and down recently? I think it has.
Oh boy, we need our tip conversion.
Well, let's see what this is the equivalent of. $6.74. So actually, the value of the pound went up. Interesting. Okay. So, Theo, thank you for $6.74. Yes, really. Cyber Elk says, really? I didn't know that guy was the head writer. Yes, he's the head writer. The guy who tanked like several games for BioWare in a row is the head writer of Ghost of Yote. Okay, so Theo with a super chat says the following. Call of Duty is dominated by cheaters and career gamers. We've seen the revival of single-player games in 2025. I'm all for it. Well, listen, I agree with you. I think a ton of great single-player games have been the big ones this year, but I like having variety. I don't just want to be the one style of gamer. I want to have some multiplayer games in the rotation. Right now, it's getting rough because like we tried Sonic Racing Crossworlds, and within 2 streams, people already seem to have lost interest. So maybe that one's not going to have much longevity at all. Call of Duty traditionally works in my schedule and people seem to like it. We'll see today, guys, if you want Call of Duty and or just first-person shooters in general, like Battlefield and all that, if you want those to be a part of my schedule, please support the Call of Duty stream today. Let's hit that goal. Then I know that you guys want it and you want more of it, and I'll give you more. You know, even if I don't love the game, I'll learn it and play it if you guys like it, if that's what you want. I understand that you like the variety and you want some multiplayer competitive stuff in my schedule. I'm okay with that, okay?
Okay. No one's asking you for anything, sir.
That I really am enjoying Black Ops 7 on keyboard and mouse. Like, just FPSs in general on keyboard and mouse feel very refreshing when you can actually get shots. 7. I slowed your stream down. You missed a lot of the shots you thought you were hitting. Then why did their health bar go down?
It probably didn't. That's why you're complaining about why you couldn't kill anybody.
There was a health bar in this one, right? As you shoot the enemy, they actually have a health bar, and it goes down. It shows their health bar going down. So it's like one volley hits them, oh, big chunk, hits them, another chunk, hits them, still not dead.
Is he trying to be boring? Or are we being felted? Listen, we have been spoiled. For those that have been here the whole stream, we watched that Kino Casino video that was actually interesting and fun.
And he goes, bloop, instantly kills me. Your complaint's invalid. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. Okay. Thanks for...
Oof, that ego. Yikes. Fuck. I'm great, and you can all just kiss my ass. Who wants to give me $1?
There you go. The mistaken schlub. Thank you for the $1 tip. Very good. All right. So we're currently at $40 of support.
Like, does that really, like, that must honestly really make you feel good about yourself. To call someone a mistaken schlub.
So far. All right. Okay. Please, let's keep that momentum going. Let's get some support. Can we get another sub on Kick? Can we get our second Kicks on? I keep saying...
Well, now that you just shit on this guy who gave you $1, you certainly won't get anything else from him, so good job, dummy.
Can someone send some more Kicks on Kick? There you go. Can we get another super chat? Can we get a tip more than $1? Can we get a membership? Anything. Let's go. Let's get that momentum continuing here on the stream for the podcast, okay? Now, this is the big one, all right? You ready? This is the big one. This is what we got to figure out right now, all right? So.
Okay.
Hold on. My screen is pissing me
Grandpa's
off.
not
Give me a
ready.
sec.
Hold on.
I hate this touchpad. Oh, you know what? Screw the touchpad. I'm going to use the keyboard and mouse over here. The touchpad is a piece of garbage. It stopped working, and it's really giving me a hard time. There we go. So I think I might just end up stopping to use the touchpad if I can avoid it and just do everything on the keyboard and mouse here because it really is frustrating. The damn thing won't work. My laptop is about 3-4 years old, and it still works fine, but the touchpad itself is almost like not working at all. Like I try to right click and the thing left clicks nonstop. Like, dude, I'm fucking as far right on the pad as possible. Why are you giving me a left click? I just can't do anything with it anymore.
How crappy do you, like, treat your equipment? My laptop is getting ready to be, like, 5 years old. Thing looks and works like I just got it. Like, what do you... Like, it's old, sure. It's almost 5 years old. Wait, when did I... Yeah, 2021. I got this. We're going into 26. So, like, what... My touchpad still works fine. I run my whole stream off my laptop. It's not even an expensive one either. It was like $800. I don't understand. Like, do you take care of anything? I have no idea. Movie sign, thank you for the 2, honey. I appreciate you. I can't stop picturing Andy now every time he begs.
Salute to Cyber Elk. Cyber Elk just gifted a membership. Thank you for the membership, Cyber Elk. I appreciate that.
Oh, are you admitting you keep your booze
43
in there now?
Let's get to 50 right now. Let's jump up to 50. So we're a third of the way to go, okay? All right, folks. The big talk right now. We have to figure out what the heck is going on with Hades 2. All right? So here's the situation with Hades 2. Allow me to explain fully what's going on.
Oh, God, no. Please don't fully explain what's going on with Hades 2. Okay, we're at 12:30. I wonder how long he's going to rant about this. If you'd like to place your bets, how long will he rant about the game?
With Hades 2. All right? Hades 2 came out in early access in May of 2024. Now, I had played Hades 1.
He's going to replace the whole laptop because the trackpad is destroyed.
And I really liked the game. Okay? So I said, hey, I would do this in early access if you guys want. People said at that point they wanted it. So I pre-purchased the game. All right? I started playing the game. I played the game for 8 hours. And I would say probably around the final stream of Hades 2, I distinctly noticed that people weren't coming by anymore to support or talk about the game. All right? And I was wondering why. Like, I was asking the audience, like, why are you not coming by anymore? You said that you wanted this. And the distinct answer that I was receiving was simple. Phil, we like that you played it early. However, what's happened is people have discovered the game's unfinished. It doesn't have all the content. Some of the builds are broken. What we think will happen is if you continue to play Hades 2 now, you're going to experience a game that's not finished and not the intended experience of these game devs. We would prefer if you stop playing Hades 2, but you come back to it in the future when it has its full-on release, because then the game will be done. And when the game is done, then you'll know that you're playing the proper build, you'll know that you're doing everything that's intended, and it should be a better run. And I said, all right, if that's really what you guys want. I was actually disappointed, because I was really enjoying my gameplay and running the playthrough of it. I wanted to keep going, but people were like, no, we insist, please stop. Fine, I'll do what people want, so I did. Now, we waited and waited and waited, and Hades 2 never got its full release date. Here we are, we're now in the busiest gaming season of the year. I'm juggling 4 or 5 games at a time right now, right? Out of nowhere, around middle of September, Hades 2 says, oh, it's time for a full release. Well, what the hell? You couldn't give us more of a heads up of like a week, they have like a week's time to figure this out. Well, that sucks, because I would like to play Hades 2, honestly. I love the game, but how am I going to fit this into the schedule with everything else that I'm doing? So I announced at the time I'm not playing it. You know,
Aren't you getting ready to beat Kronos? Or he did already, I don't know. Aren't you getting ready to beat Silent Hill F? You said that's almost over. I don't know how close he is to beating Silk Song. He does American Cuck Sim once a week. Am I missing something else that he plays?
I'd like to play it in the future, but I feel like Hades 2 kind of shot themselves in the foot. Here's why. If they were going to do it like...
Oh, he just started doing the Black Ops thing.
Like this, right?
But aren't 2 games getting ready to be finished if they haven't finished already?
Needed to give everyone way more advance notice, and to be honest, they shouldn't have released it amidst the busiest gaming season of the year, because it already had early access. Anyone who was super excited for this game already bought it, and has already played it in early access, right? Everyone else who were the mainstream gamers who maybe wanted but didn't want to get it early, do you think they're going to buy it in the midst of another 20, 30 releases in the next 2-3 months? It's already been out for a year and a half. Everyone knows what the game is, so it's not like, oh, it's a hype thing right now. So I think they actually did themselves a disservice by doing early access. I understand why they did early access for Hades 1. That's because that was a new game, a new franchise. They wanted people to understand what it was, but also they wanted feedback so they could improve the game and make it a good final product, right? With Hades 2, you've been there, done that. You have the name recognition. People know it's good. I don't think they should have done early access at all. I think they just should have finished the game and then dropped it, and then people would have been hyped.
Oh, yeah. He only said he was going to send Sonic to Band World, but he didn't actually. Big ups, Legit Trash. Thank you for covering for my severe retardation.
But how do you get excited for a game that's been out for a year and a half already? Right? So for me, I was like, I'm not really that interested. I want to get around to it, but I know that we're going to be more excited for other games, right? Well, what ends up happening, of course, I finished certain games, we have a little bit of extra time in the schedule, we figure out what we want to do next, and people said, Hades 2, you got to do Hades 2, I can't believe you're not playing Hades 2. And I was like, are you sure? And people were like, yes, we are adamant. Play Hades 2. They were coming by streams every day saying Hades 2, play Hades 2. On other streams, they would come by and say in the chat, I can't believe you're not playing Hades 2. Aren't you aware that Hades 2 has 50,000 concurrent players on Steam? It's got insane hype right now. Why aren't you right now? Amplatory says there's 83,000 people playing Hades 2 on Steam. Right? Okay, great. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So I said, all right, instead of doing Super Mario Galaxy 2, instead of doing a different game, let's try Hades 2. All right? So Wednesday night was the first night. I play Hades 2, and we get decent attendance. We get outstanding support. Like, no lie, I was very pleased with how the stream went. People were engaged. They were talking with me about the builds and helping me to understand them, right? Things that, maybe I didn't know or things that had changed from the original game. And we were having a good, chill conversation and fun, and people supported it a lot. We actually had we went over a goal. Like, hey, no complaints here. That sounds good to me. Excellent, right? So I said, let's do it again. Let's do it Friday night. Let's have a second Hades 2 stream. Let's get further in because I had actually gotten all the way to the end of the second level on that very first stream. Now, that's crazy. I did not do that well in my first run. So I was like, dude, this is awesome. I'm progressing way better this time. Let's go, right? Friday night, I'm not kidding you. It felt like a completely different stream in this situation. First of all, attendance was way down. I had maybe 50 plus less people on YouTube, and I probably had around 30 less people, if not more, on Kick. So overall, it actually was one of my least watched streams in ages. In addition, support was insanely slow. We ended the night around halfway to the goal. Engagement was abysmal. I'm not kidding you. Listen to this. Kick chat remained silent for 4 minutes.
Yeah, they were all watching Kino Casino, dude.
And as you know, if you're someone who watches on Kick,
like, don't ever forget Daddy Kino Casino that fucking made you over on that platform.
Kick chat literally never stops. YouTube chat does. YouTube chat has times when it kind of gets slow and people don't talk that much. But Kick chat always has people talking nonstop. You understand? Like, nonstop chatter. Even if it's not about me. Even if it's unrelated. People on Kick are always blabbing. You know, that emote, the cat, blah, 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 blah. That's Kick nonstop. Always someone talking in there. It was frozen for 4 minutes. That's absolutely insane. That never happens, okay? On YouTube, no one was talking. And in addition, no one was talking about the game. Like, here I am, I'm playing the game, and I would look back at chat, either unrelated chatter or silence. So I go back over here, like, hey guys, what do you think? What about with this build? What should I do with this? What should I do with that? I look back, no one's paying attention at all. It's dead. So I'm going to be honest, I was very disappointed, all right? Because the first stream was the polar opposite. Everyone seemed excited. Everyone was talking, hanging out, having a good time. The second stream was like dead. What's the difference? It's the same game. In fact, I'm doing better. I'm getting better builds. I'm starting to understand. I got new items and stuff.
Now, this should tell you that it has nothing to do with the game. But here we go.
To unlock crafting materials, and we're advancing the plot and the story. Why is no one here? So it was very disheartening, And the thing is, I was thinking people liked Hades so much that first stream, hey, we can actually make it a major playthrough. We can actually get a good chunk into it and play it and see if people want to keep going. But immediately the second stream is a fail. And I'm curious why. Okay? I want to know why. I want to know, what is it with Hades 2? Is it, because I see different scenarios. Scenario number 1 is that it was just a one-off night. It was really just a one-time deal. Bad luck. Either people couldn't support or people couldn't show up, whatever it is, because sometimes it happens. We have a one-off night, and then all of a sudden we bounce back. That has happened with games like American Truck Simulator. We have one bad stream, and all of a sudden, boom, next stream, people are there, they're engaged, they're coming back, support, everything's good. I'd say that's option number 1. All right? Option number 2 is that people actually just aren't interested. There was maybe a very, very small group of people who were interested in Hades 2, but it wasn't actually enough to really, warrant doing these streams. And after that initial wave of excitement, it fizzled out and no one cares about Hades 2 anymore.
Right.
Or it could be option number 3. Hades 2 is a good game. Hades 2 works, just not right now, right? It's a time when, sadly, we're in a situation where there's so many other games out. Just like I had said, Hades 2 has shot themselves in the foot. If you want to get attention on a variety streamer stream, you have to stand out. Well, I already played the game a year and a half ago. I already played the first one. It plays incredibly similar to the first one. It's not like it's a big innovative game. It's not really a hot new game. It had early access a year and a half ago. People right now are interested in the hot new games, right? So you want, if it's not considered a hot new game, then why people want? And here's the thing, you might say, well, I don't get it. Why are there 83,000 people playing it on Steam? Well, number 1, those are 83,000 people playing it. Not watching it, playing it. That's a difference between I'm playing a game or I'm watching someone play a game. You get it? That's a huge difference. Right. That's number 1. Number 2, what you guys have to understand, which I think a lot of people to this day don't, the PC gaming audience is an audience that is large, but is also very specified and is not overwhelmingly mainstream when it comes to certain games. Some games are, like I would argue Baldur's Gate 3. That game did hit mainstream, huge, right? Started off as PC only and then boom. But some games, not so much. With Hades 2, right now, Hades 2 is only on PC. You can't play it on console. People ask me as much when I was playing it, they're like, oh, can I get this right now? And I'm like, I don't know. And then people are like, no, it's PC only. Oh, I didn't even know that. I thought that it was cross-platform right now. It's not. You actually have to buy it on PC or wait until they port it to console. Right there, that might be a detriment to some people. Oh, well, if it's not on console, I don't even want to watch this because I can't play it myself. Screw this, right? Basically, PC gaming is a very core audience, and they do buy games, they do play games, they hype games, but it is just that. Am I known as a PC gaming creator? No, I don't. I mean, I only got a gaming PC a year ago. So most people just know me as, a meme on the internet. Those who watch me don't know me as a PC gamer. They know me as a variety streamer. They don't know me as the guy who's playing PC games. So very well, maybe this is a great game, but most people don't come to my content to watch me play this because they're not thinking Phil's playing a PC game, right? Ellipsian just confirms it. Yeah, that's my mentality. I can't play it on console yet, so I'm skipping on watching you play it for now. There you go. Okay? There you go. I stand with Phil says, just say they perceive you as a console peasant. And fair enough. For a decade, I didn't play on PC. I did it first. When I started on YouTube, I had a gaming PC. And I played Witcher 2, and I played Battlefield. I played all these games on it. Then I became a console plebeian for 10 years. So now I'm back PC Master Race for a year. Does anyone actually know that? Most people come to stream like, what version of the game is Phil playing? Well, of course I'm playing on PC. I played everything on PC for a year that I possibly could, but they said, well, what version is Phil playing? Well, you would think they would know I'm on PC. They don't know that. They ask. So here's the thing. Here's the question. We have to determine, am I going to give Hades 2 another shot? Are we saying that it was scenario 1 where...
Oh, God, he needs the buy-in. He needs the buy-in, you guys.
Friday night was literally just a bad night. That people couldn't make the stream. They just couldn't support in that one particular case.
I left for 30 minutes. This guy's still yapping. It should be almost over. I'm almost out of skip juice, but it should be almost over if he starts on time, if he gets his money.
But that they would come back to watch it if I played it again. Is that what we're rolling with? Or is it that there actually really wasn't enough interest in this and you want to see something else? Because right now, there's another game that I am very interested in playing. And that game is Super Mario Galaxy 2. This is a game that I've never played before. It's a sequel to a game that I absolutely loved. It's a game that I always told you guys, man, I hope that they make it available for more modern consoles because I want to play it. But I don't know. I don't know anything about it, right? I don't know if it's going to work or not. Like, what do you guys think? Would it work or not? Do you think if I play Galaxy 2, people are going to say, oh, that's a Nintendo game. Those are for kids. Those shouldn't play that. It's for children, right? Or why is he playing this old game? We're in the middle of a new gaming season with all these hot new games that are coming out, and Phil chooses to play Galaxy 2, an old game now? You see, I can think up every criticism and every negative thing. I already know. I've already been there, done that. I know about all of these, okay? So I guess the question is, what do? We have to come up with a solution by Tuesday. We have to decide, is it...
No, we actually don't have to do shit. You need to come up with a solution by Tuesday. I actually don't have to do a fucking thing.
Going to be Hades 2 continuing and I give it another try? Are people actually going to show up this time? Or are people actually going to say they want something more classic, something that they've wanted for years? Do they want Galaxy 2? I'm down for either, but I can't do both, and I want to do what people want. I want to do what people will show up, engage, and support with. I don't want to be sitting here playing games for myself.
Yeah, I want to play the game that gets me the most money. So now we're going to have the dilemma of which game makes more? Which game makes more money?
That's the point. I'm a streamer. I'm here to stream things you want to see. So I need to know what you want, all right? Now let's do some shout-outs, and then maybe I'll even do a poll, but I want your feedback right now. Give me your feedback right now. Okay, I'm expecting feedback. First of all, shout-outs. Darth Fig did a $5 super chat. I just finished a Game Boy Lego, and it was an awesome build. Oh, yeah? This was fun to do? It looks fun to do, doesn't it? And the fact that it has cartridges, it has Legend of Zelda, I think it's Link's Awakening, and it has Super Mario Land as Lego game cartridges you can put into them, which is kind of really neat. So I'm very much looking forward to doing this by the end of the month. Awesome. I'm glad to hear that it was fun, Darth Fig. Now I'm looking forward to it even more. Okay. So thanks for $5. Cyberelk did a €2 super chat. Are you excited for a probable Silent Hill 1 remake? Yes. Listen, I played the original Silent Hill trilogy and I liked all 3 games, but when people keep asking me what should be remade, I say 1, because 2 and 3 are accessible. You can play 2 and 3 right now on a modern console because they had that HD collection that sold on PS3, and then that's been ported to modern PlayStations. But you can't play 1. 1 is only available as a PS1 game, so how do you play it? I want a remake of 1. It needs it desperately. I would love to replay 1 in a modern setting, new graphics.
Who's asking for Galaxy 2? Who asked for Hades? And I'm not even, no shade toward the game.
Is everything good? That's what I want. So thanks for $2. And then I received a $2 super chat from Default asking me if I know a particular person. The answer is no, I've never heard of that person. I don't know if this is some meme or whatever, but no, never heard of them. Thanks for $2. Okay. All right. Across the chart, we are already doing American Truck Sim once a week. All right, so here's the deal. I want your feedback, and we have time. Tag me in the chats, either on YouTube or Kick right now. If you're watching this on demand, leave a comment. What's the deal with Hades 2? Why did people not show up and engage and support with that stream on Friday night? Why was it dead? Because, man, it upset me. I really liked the game. The first stream was amazing. What went wrong on Friday night? I want to know.
Oh, boy. Just getting demanding. Why didn't you show up on Friday night when you're probably out taking someone to dinner, trying to get laid, hanging out, getting drunk, doing whatever it is that you do, or watching Kino Casino? Why weren't you here watching me play this game and giving me all your money?
Penny Prince, your feedback is awful. They say my feedback is skip the podcast, just play games. Literally, the podcast sometimes do much better than the games. There's been days when I make all my income on the podcast and I start the game and I get nothing. So that's a stupid suggestion, sorry. And by the way, you didn't drop any kicks on the floor today yet, so get to it. He did. He just, he immediately dropped one. He tossed a penny on the floor. There you go.
Are you going to say you're sorry for basically calling him broke?
What happened to the holes in your pockets? Did you sew them up? You got to loosen those pockets a little bit. Just start doing a little bit of sprinkling on the floor. All right?
That's really pathetic that you're like begging for pennies. You show us this shit ass fucking Lego thing that you paid $60 for, that nobody asked you for, that no one asked you to do, but you over here begging for pennies, but you got $60 to throw away on Legos. Okay. Right, weekends are for house shit. We were doing house shit. Like, what the fuck?
Tessie did a $5 super chat. He says, I like your content. Why not try to be more self-deprecating? If you laugh at yourself, it makes it not as fun for the trolls. I think I've gotten better at that in the last several years. The thing is, you don't see
X to gout. X to gout. X to gout. I'm sorry. Hard no. Survey says, fuck no. That's wrong.
If you only watch detractor content, because they would never emphasize that. They would only emphasize that. They think that, like, I'm acting like I'm the best player ever, or I'm, like, you know.
You don't act like you're the best player ever. You just make up lies about the game.
Full of myself. I'm really not at all. And I do joke a lot about, I suck at this game, man. You know, look how stupid I am. I say that shit all the time, but you'll never hear that in a detractor video. You have to be here on the streams. So, Testy, I would say, hang out on the stream. You'll have a lot more fun. Buster Bunny.
Lies. Absolute lies. You come hang out over here with me, you don't ever have to give me any money. Just saying.
The $2 super chat, he says, $150 a stream is called the Xbox Game Pass model. The Game Pass model? I would love to hear your explanation for that. Can you elaborate?
Ooh, he got really butthurt about that. Ooh.
Elaborate on that. I really don't know how to take that. I'm sure it's probably negative, but I'd like to hear your take. What exactly are you saying?
He's saying you're greedy as fuck, boy. That's what he's saying. That you're greedy.
The Game Pass model. I'm sorry to hear that, Cyberelk. He says, I got a new job. Now, sadly, I don't have time to attend your streams aside from a few exceptions because of the time difference. I'm really sorry to hear that. I hope you are enjoying the stuff on demand, right? At least the quality of all my stuff has improved so much in the last year, right?
So you're saying you can't show up because you got a job, huh? Well, surely you can watch my on-demand videos, and since you got that job, leave me some super thanks.
You know, the visuals, the face cam, everything's good. No matter how you're watching, it's usually a pretty good experience, but I understand someone who wants to interact. It sucks that you can't be here all the time. Crookie Trombone says, I was here for Hades too, but I got abuse from others on Kick. Well, then tell them to shut the fuck up. Call them a bunch of no-life losers who are eternally on the internet and have no fucking life to speak of, and they have no right to make fun of you.
This says the man who streams like 50 hours a week on the internet. And then when he's not like streaming on the internet, he's sitting on Twitter on the internet.
Stand up for yourself. Slap them with your you know, your mighty strength of the internet.
He was going to say, slap him with your dick. You know he was going to say that. And then he went, uh-oh, don't say that on the internet. Come on, tell me he wasn't going to say, well, slap him with your cock.
Crookie Trombone says, I was here for Hades too, but I got abuse from others on Kick. Well, then tell them to shut the fuck up. Call them a bunch of no-life losers who are eternally on the internet and have no fucking life to speak of, and they have no right to make fun of you. Stand up for yourself. Slap them with your you know, your...
Uh-oh, don't say smack him with your dick. That's weird.
Mighty strength of the internet. Really? Pop them on the head. No one's allowed to do that shit. And if they're actually harassing you, let me know and I'll take care of you. I don't allow that shit. Hell no.
Thank you, Decaf, for proving my point there on Kick. Was he going to say slap him with your dick? He sure was. Yes, he was. And he stopped and he went, uh-oh, this might sound gay. I'm not going to say that. I see DSP as being more of an asshole than usual. I wouldn't really say more than usual. He was going to say cock slap. Yeah, I think so, too. He was going to say something.
Hades 2 is too similar to League of Legends.
He was going to say something that he immediately thought better of and just went, like, just stopped.
Legends? Ooh, that's a hard comparison to make. I don't think it's anything like League of Legends. I'm just saying, I'm aware they're remaking Silent Hill 1. I'm well aware that they're doing that, and I'm happy to see that.
Sir, you're still streaming. Hello? You all right? Oh, we're just scanning for tips. Scanning. Oh, I don't have much left.
In games online like Doom multiplayer and stuff like that, sometimes it would say, do you want to use the UDP or the TCP? But it's been so long removed from that, I don't really understand how any of that works at this point in my life.
How much money is he at right now? Because I don't know.
See, that's not true. Pepsi.
I don't know if he'll hold the stream hostage. It depends on how much money he's got
says,
so far.
The first stream of Hades was inflated by $100 tip. That was the only difference. The first stream of Hades, we made over almost $200 of support, that stream. And the attendance was way higher. And the engagement was...
The first stream of Hades was inflated by a $100 tip. Ah.
Like, here's the thing. It's not always just about what you make. if you have a stream where the entire audience
It's not always just about what you make. If it wasn't all about what you make, then what the fuck are any of us doing here?
is having a great time and you're having a great time and everyone's interacting. It doesn't really matter if you're, oh, I only made $120 on this stream. Oh, what was me? Big deal, right? But
you sure make it seem like a big fucking deal. In fact, you made $120 on Tony Hawk and you fucking, you wage quit it. You made $100 and some odd dollars when you fucking wage quit Cuck Sim. Like, there's plenty of games where you've made like $100 and something and you have cried the fucking blues because you made $110, $20, $30. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? You don't care if people have a good time. If you cared whether or not people had a good time, you'd fucking do better. Are you fucking kidding me, bro?
this stream on Friday was literally dead. No one was talking about the game. Kick chat was dead for 4 minutes. No one was interacting. No one was supporting. I felt like I was here by myself playing the game, and that's not the point of me streaming. That's the problem. I hope that makes sense. It felt like a completely different situation to me. The Colonel, with a $5 super chat, says, can you buy me a spoon? No, but I can send you one. I can definitely get you one if you're interested. Thanks for $5, Colonel. All right. Colonel of what? The Colonel of what?
Oh my God. What is happening? What is happening?
Quirky Trombone says, Hades 2 is a great game, but I feel like it's a bad game for streaming. I would stream a different scary game once per day all Shocktober. Well, there's not enough. Honestly, I would need feedback to know what to play. But, I mean, that's the whole point.
You don't need feedback to know what to play. Like, this is getting ridiculous now.
Halloween Marathon coming up, There are going to be some good games this month. For example, we have... Where the hell is it? Where was it just? We have...
There's plenty of games. Don't tell me... What the fuck is this? October 5th? Yeah, don't tell me that you don't have 20-some more fucking horror games.
Tormented Souls 2 coming up. I would also argue Ninja Gaiden 4 has a horror element to it. And also, the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection at the end of the month. So we have a few games. And then the Halloween Marathon, all these horror games people are nominating. Likely I'm playing a ton of those too. So there will be many horror experiences. And we're finishing Silent Hill F tonight as well. So there you go. Blade JT says, Black Ops 7 has added an open mosh pit playlist, reduced skill-based matchmaking. People say the connections are better. Okay, let's do that today. Open mosh pit playlist. Let's do it. Sweet. All right, well, Testy, with a $20 super chat.
I want to see what this says. Both fans and haters are invested in you and your life story. Your fans want to see you win. That's why asking for support works.
Says, my theory as to why some games do well and some don't. It's not about the games. Both fans and haters have invested in you and your life story. Your fans want to see you win in life, and that's why asking for support can work. Well, here's the thing. First of all, anyone who says asking for support is wrong is an actual fucking idiot. I'm going to say that again. Anyone who says asking for support on a stream, if your livelihood is being an interactive live streamer, if they're criticizing you and saying that's wrong to do, they're a fucking moron. And that's coming from someone who used to be a fucking moron. Because I was one of them. I literally said outright, I think that the content should be good enough alone, that the content should stand for itself, that people should actually just make a living on the videos or whatever it is. They shouldn't be asking for money. I completely disagree now. My attitude has changed because times have changed, and I think that content creation...
I went broke and kind of had to declare bankruptcy, and so suddenly with that happening in my life, I have a whole new point of view now.
...has changed. I think that you have to ask for support. You have to remind the viewers, hey, we have a goal today.
That's so stupid how brainwashed you have to be. Pretty fucking brainwashed.
I'd like to hit that goal, and then concretely show how hitting the goals helps out. For example, because I'm doing well, if I'm on a day out with my wife and I randomly see a $60 Lego set that we could build one night for a fun stream and have as part of the set,
you couldn't have said that earlier. You made me have to Google that shit. You couldn't have just said it.
Drop that money and get it, right? Right now, we're having a lot of discussions about...
If you had a regular big boy job like all the other big boys, you should have $60 in your pocket to go and buy it too. You have a college degree, sir.
Games and stuff. Now, you notice I'm not saying, oh, I just can't get a new game right now. I bought too many. You notice that, right? There's other streamers who have to say that. And I'm not criticizing them in any way. I want you to understand that. I used to be in that position. But because you guys support me so much now, I don't have that concern. I could buy any game that I want at any time because you guys have supported me so much. I can do that. I have the freedom to do that. Okay? So that's the thing. If someone's...
Why are you crying when you make $120 in 2 hours? That's $60 an hour, sir. That's 3 times minimum wage in your area, sir.
Asking for support, but then you're seeing, oh, that person's actually putting in effort. That person is actually doing what we're asking for. That person is doing this. Then that's fine. All right? Now, in regards to fans and haters are invested in me and my life story, I agree. I think that's why I'm still here. If I were anyone else and I was just trying to start and make content right now, I don't think I would be successful. I think the reason that I'm successful today is because I've been here for 17 plus years. This is year 18 right now. So as of September, I've entered year 18 of online content creation. And that's only because I've been here so long, I've worked my ass off so long, that I've got a group of followers who really like me and a group of followers who really hate me. But either way, they both want to follow me for whatever reason. So I will agree with you there. However, especially this time of year, There's distinct times when people attend or don't attend, support and don't support, and the game selection is a part of that. It's not always the whole reason. It's not the whole end-all be-all, right? Like, for example, if it had nothing to do with games or whatever, then why is it that some of my streams are doing absolutely outstanding and others aren't, right? This whole last week, okay, it was 8 straight days of streaming. I think there was 3 or 4 streams I did not hit my goal, but then a whopping 12 or some I did, right? That's amazingly supportive, positive. That's a win. That's a huge, great week for me. But what I want to do is look at those 4 streams that didn't hit the goal. Why not? Why can't I hit the goal every stream?
Because no whales came by and decided to drop you money. And it's just really as simple as that. Because the 3 people who pay for like 95% of your life didn't come by and give you any money because they were tapped out, or they just didn't want to, or they didn't stop by. The game is inconsequential. And when it comes to the 3 people who give you money, your shit-ass attitude is also inconsequential. It's when do they decide to stop by and when do they not? And that's it.
What is the pattern here? And that's what I need to look at, right? That's what I'm trying to analyze. I'm trying to make sure that what I'm putting out is what you want, right? It's hilarious because you get people like, who was it over there? Was it Penny Prince who said, stop the podcast? Take a look at my support on today's podcast. Take a look. We're $80 already, and the podcast isn't even done yet. Why would I stop doing the podcast?
But it's because one person gave you $40. That Testy has now done 2. No, Troll McTrollington gave you 20. This Testy gave you 20. Like, half of that right there is just from 2 people.
They like this interactivity. They like this openness that I have with the audience where we can talk and figure stuff out. I want to know what you want on my streams. You understand? But that's the factor here. And what's hilarious is morons who say things like, oh, it's a business meeting. Phil's in the boardroom. He's talking to us like we're employees. No, I'm talking to you like respected human beings. I respect your time, and I want your time here on my streams to be worth your while.
If you respected time, you wouldn't run a slideshow for 45 minutes.
Not that I'm ignoring you, doing whatever the hell I want, and then complaining after the fact because I didn't listen to your feedback. That's what I used to do, and I was a moron for doing it. But I've grown and learned and improved, and I'm a better creator now. And I want to continue to be a better creator for you. That's why I listen.
Now I just make you pick so that I avoid all responsibility. Because when I picked the games and they didn't work, you all yelled at me and said the games didn't work. Now I make you pick the game, and when the game doesn't work that you picked, I blame you. Stellar. Just top notch.
Well, we have these conversations because I've learned and evolved. I don't just do the same old shtick every day. I want to do different things that make sense for you. So
you don't just do the same old shtick every day, sir.
If Hades 2 doesn't work, I'm okay with that. Does Mario Galaxy 2? Or was this just a one-off fluke? And Hades 2 will work if I do it again. This is what I need. I need that feedback. Okay? I need that. I crave it. I want it. That's how you can win in this content creation game. You understand?
Boy, this last whatever the hell this guy's name is, he really wants to suck this dude's dick, man.
Bestie says, I'm loving the discussions. The only games I watch right now are survival horror. Well, there you go. Vasil is our first major kicker of the day. 500 kicks. Thank you to Vasil. Now, what did Vasil say? Let's find out because it already scrolled off the screen. He says, I love the podcast. It gives a great recap for people who may have missed the content yesterday. Also, it helps in finding about content, getting gaming news. All right. I try to cover all the major news stories, anything that's really going on in gaming. And sometimes people are like, why haven't you talked about the news in a while? Because a lot of the times there's nothing going on in gaming news, and the people who cover it are just hyping up nonsense. Like, there's been some real non-tent stories. Did you hear about the new PlayStation model? There's no information about the new PlayStation model. 0. There's no information about GTA 6 right now. It's bullshit. People just make stuff up to get clickbait because there's nothing going on, right? But I try to cover the major stuff and try to give you a perspective that may be unique and makes sense to a lot of people who only saw it from a different perspective, depending on how other people are talking about it, you know? Like, perhaps my coverage of the whole...
These segments are just to guilt the 5 people who actually give him money. Right,
Xbox Game Pass price increase and all the changes is a little different from everybody else's, or maybe it's the same way, whatever. As long as you get something out of the podcast, I love doing it too. Okay, I've heard this before. Let's go to this one. 100% Allah says, in the early streams, we have 5 hours to hit a goal. During the night stream, we only have 3 hours to hit the same amount. That's correct, but that's because my income is not representative on how long I stream. That's not true at all. Think about it. I don't make an hourly wage. It's not like, oh, Phil streams 5 hours, therefore he should make more. He streams 3 hours, he should make less. People show up, drop the support, and whether they stick around or not, you know, but that's how it works. So it doesn't matter how long I'm streaming. It just matters
It does, though. It does matter how long you're streaming. Why would they give you the same when they're getting significantly less on the night stream?
I'm streaming, and if it's entertaining to you, because then you'll drop the support. You don't have to stick around for 5 or 3 hours or make it.
He does no research into the news. He just reads what's on Twitter. That
There's
is
no
correct.
hourly criteria here. Do you understand? Streaming is very, very different from video creation. For example, you could argue, well, wait a minute. If Phil only made 3 hours of content today and 5 hours of content tomorrow, and it's all on-demand content, obviously he makes more money on the 5 hours because of ad revenue. That's correct. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the live streaming audience. Streaming is a very different animal. It really.
We've already made it very clear this man doesn't understand YouTube or how it works. I'm
not even exaggerating. I believe because of this viral anti-Microsoft movement that has now begun, I believe they will lose 1/3 of their Game Pass subscribers in the next year. I firmly believe that. Unless they find a way to turn it around. If they add features and things and value added, I think they're going to lose 1/3. And the funny part is, This was supposed to be their money-making scheme. Like they lost money on having Call of Duty be a part of Game Pass last year, and their internal memos and people in charge are saying, we have to find a way to make money. Okay, let's increase Game Pass. No, you're going to lose money increasing the price of Game Pass. I feel like they're going to lose a third of their subs. That's my feeling.
Are we just gonna? I thought we were gonna play the game. Are we gonna play the game, or like at some point, or what? What are we doing, guy? What are we doing?
All right, we're approaching the end of the podcast. We'll probably end within 5 minutes. So I do have one thing to adjourn with. Someone tipped $1 to talk about it, and I'm just the person who just tipped $1. Just so you know, I'm just about to address it to close the show. Okay, just so.
Is this the Keno thing that he wasn't going to talk about? He did not talk about the Keno Casino thing. If this is not the Keno video thing, he did not address it.
Everyone knows, okay? But we'll get to that in a second. It'll be how I'm going to actually close the show. All right.
Okay.
No, I don't write a script for the podcast. No, I don't.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Someone actually asked if he wrote a script for this bullshit? Are you fucking
I just
kidding
have
me?
a list of topics in my head I want to cover, and I go bing, bing, bing in my head, and that's it.
Money, 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 money. Right.
I don't have anything written, no outline, no script, nothing like that.
No, right. It's all money, 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 money. What will get me the most money?
Definitely an unscripted show.
Oh, I mean, it's only about
Mania
one thing.
says, you know, it's funny. There's this viral movement anti-Microsoft, but I know 4 people who just got an email that said, oh, my Xbox Game Pass price is going up. They didn't even know about the viral movement. They just said, nah, and they just canceled. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I think literally they will lose a third of their subscriber base. I'm almost 100% that's going to happen.
We'll see if he addresses it. We'll see if this dollar is going to coax him out of his little hole here and make him talk about it. I mean, I skipped a few bits and pieces, but for the most part, I think I watched the whole thing.
Okay, so here's the deal. We're going to end the show.
At normal speed is paint. Right, yeah. I know. When we go back down to normal speed, I almost feel like I've slowed it down, but I haven't.
I'm going to take a break. We're going to set up, and it's going to be Call of Duty Black Ops 7 for 2.5 more hours. I would love your suggestions on what are the better weapons, what loadout should I use, because now I've unlocked some stuff from playing last time. So I'd love to customize and do better today than I did last time. All right, so feedback, greatly appreciated, everybody, if you could give me some. Let's have a great stream. Let's hit that goal. Tonight, the conclusion of Silent Hill F. We have a couple days to figure out what we're doing on Tuesday. If we're doing Hades 2 again or if we're doing Mario Galaxy 2, let's figure that out. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Time to end the show. So how am I going to close the show today? Well,
we're going to talk about Keno Casino.
Very simple. Many people today have been trying to talk about it.
Ah, here we go. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it.
All right. I already addressed this on Friday night, but a lot of people don't know I did.
He didn't address it during the stream, I don't believe. He only addressed it. I got to get this face. It's so dented. He only addressed it during the Daily Fap, I believe.
So, on Friday night, on the Daily Wrap, I said about a 3-minute piece about...
This is it.
Keno Casino. All right? So, here's the deal. That hasn't changed. Okay? Because here's the truth about Keno Casino.
We are starting at just shy of 1:08 p.m. Let's see how long this goes. Does he keep it short and sweet, or will this turn into some kind of craziness? Look at that look on his face. He's been chomping to talk about this. Here we go.
They are farmers of drama and lolcow content on the internet. What they do is they make content about someone in the hopes that that person will then respond to what they have done.
Like you're doing right now. Well done, sir.
They will directly say things about what they said or did, and that allows them to have a counterpoint. It allows them to respond back. And it's this endless cycle of content that they farm. That's exactly what they do. And to be quite frank, they're very good at it. In fact, there's a rumor right now that this guy iDubbbz apparently is going to actually unretire and do a Content Cop episode on Keno Casino because Keno Casino have been covering him in a negative way over the last several months. And people are basically on the internet saying, what a mistake, because that's exactly what they want. They want this guy to fall into their clutches so that they have...
Why are we talking about iDubbbz? We want to talk about you. We don't want to... Don't shift it. Don't shift it to that. We don't care about that.
This farm of content.
What do you have to say about Keno Casino's video, sir?
Content to work from. And they will make thousands of dollars on it. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So here's the truth. I have not actively thought about Keno Casino in a very long time. Because
X'd out X'd out. I need X's in the chat. I need so many fucking X's in the chat. I need fucking 220s in the chat. Oh my God. I've never heard so many lies.
Because I don't care about them.
Lies. Also lies. He is still butthurt about this fucking breakup. Oh my God. I need broken hearts. I need X's. I need 220s. I need all of it. I need all of it right now.
The only time that I think about them is when you guys are bringing them up.
More lies.
And then I'll respond. You know, I'm not going to pretend like they don't exist or anything like that. But if you guys bring them up, I'll respond to what you're saying, and then we move right on. There haven't been any elongated, nasty segments about them. I haven't really cared about anything. I'm well aware that they've talked negatively about me tons of times in the last...
Hey, look, here comes NDO with 20 gifted subs. So there you go. Rub $100 on it, honey. Maybe you'll feel better.
7 months since I last worked with them. For the record, it's been 7 months. I want you all to understand this. 7 months since I worked with them. And I split off.
Aw, do you remember the day that they broke up with you? Do you remember, you guys? I need some broken hearts in the chat. Do you remember the day that they broke up with you?
Contact and said, I'm done with you. It wasn't them that made the decision. It was me. I actively said, this is what's best for me and my audience, right? And that was the end of it. They were so upset that I was taking control of the situation and actually...
Yeah, they were really upset as they were like, hey, bozo, hold this fucking L.
Standing up for myself and all that. They couldn't take it, right? They were so upset. So 7 months, they've been talking about me. They've been doing all this. And
yeah, you're really funny to cover. I've been doing this since like December or January. Yeah, it's really fun.
And apparently, from what I'm to understand, they did a big special about me on Friday night.
He's seen it. He has seen the entire thing. And I'm sorry, you cannot convince me that he has not seen the entire thing.
I've not seen it. I've seen it. I'll be honest. I saw a couple screenshots of it. That's about it. It's only been screenshots on social media and people saying stuff about it. I have not watched it for myself. I'm not going to watch it for myself. I have no interest in it. I don't care about these guys.
Delusions of grandeur again. Right? Yeah, they strike
what
again, right?
What they want me to do is watch it, respond to it.
Well, come on. Aren't you the king snake? Aren't you so fucking good at this? Clap back, king. Clap back, sire.
And give them content.
I got to get this face. It's so good. Who has such a naturally frowny face? I've never seen something quite like it.
No. You get nothing.
Okay.
Nada. Zilch. Zero. You deserve nothing. You get nothing.
Okay.
Get it? I'm not going to content farm for you because I don't need to.
You're doing it right now. Like, you're doing it right now.
Good. I'm happy.
Okay.
I'm healthy.
Did you see him look up? Like,
successful.
Okay.
I'm doing good.
Okay.
As I was doing this talk, I just received 20 gifted memberships.
Cool.
I don't need to do anything for you, nor do I have to engage with you. I have no interest in you.
They didn't ask you to. They just made the video because it was funny. They didn't ask you for engagement. They didn't ask for you to comment. Do you really think Kino Casino, do you think those dudes give 2 fucks? Like whether or not you respond, which you are right now anyway, because you're a fucking lol cow? Like, I don't understand.
All right, and the funny part is, from the 2 thumbnails that I saw, 2 thumbnails, that's all I saw. Screenshots, I should call them, actually. The 2 screenshots that I saw, distinctly, I'm looking at them like, oh my God, I could say this and I could say that, and that would be funny, and that would really, people would say, oh, you got him. But wait a minute. That's exactly what they want. That's why they did it.
I don't think I just think they thought it was funny.
7 months later, after the fact, they're still obsessing on me. Why? Because I'm the one guy who got them.
Yeah, I'm sure that's why they did it. I'm sure that's why they did it. Because King Snake over here fucking got him. Oh my God, I have to go die now.
Smarter than that. I played them.
Oh, okay. Right.
I beat them.
Oh,
I
yeah.
robbed the casino. They can't fucking take it.
Yeah, that's why they made $10,000 on Friday night, because you got him, right? That's why their video has 55,000 views in one day. Because you, King, you got him with the 290 people watching you who are probably all just fucking clipping you because you're a stupid fucking little cow. Yep, you got him.
They are coping and seething.
Yeah, and counting their money all the way to the bank. Right.
For 7 straight months. And now they think this is it. You got nothing. It doesn't affect me. I have zero effect from anything you say or do about me ever.
Yeah.
Don't you understand that DSP is bulletproof and always will be? Because I've been here before you, and God damn it, I'll be here long after you're gone.
Okay, whatever you say, man. Ronan, thanks for the 5, honey. I really appreciate you. Remember, Phil is such a tough guy behind the camera, yet is a biatch for real. The king, Lil Cow, is so afraid to clap back.
On. I am eternal.
Yeah, that's why we're talking about this for so far 5 minutes.
When it comes to this content creation, I'll do it for as long as I want, as well as I want, and I'll stop doing it the day when I'm tired of it. I'm in control of myself and my destiny. And
since you're embarrassing yourself right now, if you're in control, you should really stop. You should really stop.
Nobody else. Doesn't matter what you say and do. Doesn't matter how many nasty documentaries you make about me, how many hour-long obsessive videos you make about me, how many...
Well, yeah, because you're always going to have retards like NDO that are going to come and give you money. But, I mean, you're still the laughing stock of the internet, so... Right, try Jake's... Right, but guys, I'm not going to respond.
Any slanderous things you say about...
Fucking ring it up, man. Casino dub.
None of it matters. I'll still be here every day making my own content.
Yeah, and that's fine. And no one said that you can't, and no one cares if you do. Nobody cares. They did it because they thought it was funny. And they're making money hand over fist, and it pisses you off. It pisses you off. They made thousands on Friday night, and that video is going to make them even more thousands on top of what they already made. And they're fucking winning. And it was an exceptional video. And you lose, and you suck, and you're so mad. And we're almost going into 6 minutes, by the way.
Having a good life. You'll still be that person that wishes you were me.
Yeah, I'm positive that Andy and Ashton... I'm positive that they lay awake every night crying because they wish they were you.
Yes, folks. I'll say it one more time.
Oh,
all
yeah,
these
you do
people
that.
who constantly say shit about me. Do you want to know why?
Okay.
Because they all wish they were me. They all wish they were sitting right here in this chair.
Nope.
Looking like this, acting like this, having a good living like this, not having...
I don't wish I was sitting... Oh, my God, look at this dented face. Yeah, I don't wish I was sitting there acting like a full-on 220. I'm actually very embarrassed for you.
To analyze lolcow content all day long because it ain't fun, it's shit. It's like, oh, I can make a good living, but I'm swimming with the pigs and shit to do it. And I don't have to do that. So I'm not going to respond. I'm not going to watch it, respond to it. I don't know anything about it. I don't care.
Yeah, you sound like you don't care.
Fun. All the idiot...
Everybody is. Everyone's having a laugh at your expense, so...
It's of the internet. Please go over there.
Right. Kino totally wishes they were sitting 6 days a week begging instead of making thousands working 3 days a week. Exactly. Exactly.
Leave all of us normal people alone. We have important things to do. We have time to share. We have things that we want to do. Enjoy games, enjoy each other's company, not be toxic, not bring down others around us to get success. We don't have to do that. Why? Well, let's see. Because we have morals, because we have values, and because we have talent. Get it? When you don't have to tear down others to be successful, that's true talent. Anyone can step on someone else to get ahead, but the person who succeeds on their own is the person who truly has talent.
The person who succeeds on their own. Yeah, make sure you thank Indio for the $100 that he gave you while you're over there succeeding on your own. Make sure you say thank you for the $100 that the glue-sniffing crayon eater put in your hand right there. Make sure you say thank you. Big up, Spoon Hurler. How you doing, honey?
Everyone has a different opinion. Everyone can judge and like whatever they want, and that's fine. But I am not going to change myself, my morals and my values and who I am to get ahead. I very well could. And I had a chance to. And I turned it down.
And you weren't very good at it. Turns out you weren't very good at it.
Quite frankly, they were trying to pull me into it. I said, absolutely not. I refuse. I'm not going to...
Nah, you rolled over like a bitch and kept taking the money until you couldn't do it no more.
To their level, I'm not going to be this toxic drama farmer. Fuck that shit. I'm better than...
Okay, then enjoy your $100. They're going to go count their 10,000. If that makes you happy, then that's fine. That's fine then.
That. And now I really am better than that. It's been more than half a year. I'm doing good. I'm very successful, just doing my own way. This is what I was directly told by them you can't do. You can't just enjoy games. That'll never work. Why would you make that content? That ain't gonna work. You got to do what we do. Well, then why?
Well, they made 10K in one night and you didn't. So I think I might have listened.
Am I successful 7 months later? Why am I getting tons of support? Why is my setup improving? Why are we having a great time all the time? I don't get it. I thought that I was the loser.
Your setup only improved, quote unquote, because Keno Casino's people came and gave you money.
Didn't know what he was doing, and I had to abandon my ways and take your ways. Obviously, it's not true, and people can't stand that. That's
right, exactly. What happened to King Snake?
They cope and they see. Then 7 months later,
you got one over on them. You were tricking them. It was all a ruse. It was all a farce. You were leading them on. You were using them. But now you have morals and values and standards, and you're so good and you're so great. Okay, guys.
Later, after I'm long removed from that, they're still talking about me. They're still.
Well, yeah, because it makes some bank, yo.
Making videos about me.
Sure.
I mean, they wish they were me. One of them literally dressed up and tried to imitate me, and the other one pretended to be my wife because he's in love with me. I mean, it's pretty.
I mean, they just fit the parts. I'm not trying to be rude towards anybody, but it would just look silly if Andy attempted to be Kat and Ashton pretended to be you. It would just physically. And again, I'm not attempting to be rude to anybody as a woman of calories. Like, it just would fit the part better. So, and Ashton also played men in the show as well. So I don't know what that has to do with anything.
Funny, right? Like, you say, what was it called? I don't even remember what it was called.
What was
like
what
the
called?
dented zone or something? And you see,
I don't know. Was it exactly what I'm about to say?
See the thumbnail and it's them. It's like, you literally just, you're calling yourselves dented. You made a video. It's the three of you is the thumbnail, the dented zone. Did you understand? It's yourself. Your thumbnail is the three of you standing there looking like idiots. Yeah, you're right. You are a bunch of dents, I guess. I mean, you said it yourself, not me. I didn't even have to watch it. All I saw was the thumbnail of the video. Anyway.
Are we done? Is that a victory sip?
That's all I have to say about that.
Okay.
I'm never going to watch it. I don't give a shit. More power to them. You know what? I hope that they make one a day. Why not make 1 hour video about me a day? It's just nice free advertisement. Seriously. And it gets people talking about me. I had a nice day off yesterday. I come back today. Everyone wants to be on my show to find out my thoughts. I don't have any thoughts. I have more important things to do in my life than watch your garbage. That's made literally for the mentally challenged. No person in their right mind who's sane and has a fucking functioning brain would watch that crap. As they watch, the mouth drool is going down and they're opening their wallets and sending you their money because they're stupid. So continue to be the Pied Pipers of the mentally deficient.
Okay. Thank you, retard that just gave you $100. Make sure that you thank the glue-sniffing crayon eater who just gave you $100.
Have fun with it. I don't care.
He watched it? Dude, he totally watched it.
Doesn't affect me in the least. I'm still good. You do you. Fuck him. I don't give a shit. Okay. All right. Well, a couple more shout outs and then we'll actually end the show.
Okay.
I got a $2 super chat.
Right. He's got no thoughts, but just shy. It was about 10 minutes. It was about 10 minutes.
Tip, actually. See here.
Let's see where we are.
Hopefully you'll stick around to watch.
Somebody got him to the goal. I think it was NDO. And that brings us to who the fuck gives a fuck?
All right, folks. Well, good start to the week, that's for sure. Again, no complaints out of me. Let's just get the lights off. I do have to go on about a 15-minute break, but when I come back, 2.5 hours.
I've been streaming for 4 hours, just shy of 4 hours, and haven't taken a break. You need a break?
A Black Ops 7. Let me just get all these lights off behind me. Worked. I did work. Okay. Let's get these lights off.
I don't know how you start your day. You don't start your fucking day till almost noon. And at 1:30, you gotta go take a break. I don't understand. Like, I just surely.
And I'm gonna turn off both the.
Both. We got a good old both coming in. Okay, he's gone to take a shit or do, I don't know, whatever he does. So that is going to do it for me. I appreciate everybody hanging out and catching up. And he's old, Toxie. He's 2 years older than me. Okay, he's 43. I'll be 41 in like just shy of a month. No, hold on, I'm stupid. I forgot my birthday. In just over a month, I'll be 41. He's 43. I've been here for 3 hours and 54 minutes. Haven't taken a break. Like, I don't understand. Set us free? Yes, you're all free. Go do whatever you want to do. I don't know if WPIG is going. I think Iviga's going. Rawphil, of course, the GOAT, if you want to go hang out and watch him suck ass in Black Ops 7. He said he's not doing a podcast tomorrow, but maybe I'll play a little bit more catch up. Yeah, I don't know what we'll do tomorrow, but we will do something. Mr. Toxic is going to stream something tonight at some point, but if you do want to know and you're a member, go to the Discord and figure out what's going on. If you want to message him or chat with him, he's over on the Discord. And if you're sub to his channel or whatever, then you can figure out. I don't really know what he's got. Something horror-y, I think. But appreciate everybody. Thank you very much. Big ups. Sub to my channel if you haven't done that. But if you don't want to, that's fine. Like always, I'm not your mom. I can't tell you what to do. But please enjoy the rest of your day. And as always, stay toxic, my friends.
Toxie in your ears and the whole chat knows. Mystery queen, but she runs the show, bringing big mood on a late night flow. She's got no lights, no streamy tricks, just killer vibes and her sassy quips. Every line she drops is pure gold fire, keep the fans up all night, never tired. She don't need a face to steal the scene. Laugh so loud, you know what I mean. From chill to wild, she flips the switch. Toxie's got that magic glitch. Toxie on the mic and she's blowing it up. No face reveal, still they can't get enough. Just a vibe, just a sound, just a spark in the night. She's the voice that makes your world feel right. From shy hellos to wild confessions, Toxie's stream is a whole obsession. She don't play games, she plays your brain. Witty and quick with that sugar and flame. One voice note and you're hooked for real. Can't see her, but you feel what you feel. No filters, no fake, she's the realest around. Her laugh hits hard like a beat downtown. Every stream's a party, lights off, sound high. You don't need a face when you know you can fly. She's the girl next door with a mystery twist. Dropping late night stories that you can't resist. Just her mic, just her soul, that's the trick. And the chat keeps coming back real quick. Toxie on the mic and she's blowing it up. No face reveal, still they can't get enough. Just a vibe, just a sound, just a spark in the night. She's the voice that makes your world feel right. From shy hellos to wild confessions, Toxie stream is a whole obsession. She's a whisper in the dark. She's the fire, she's a spark. Not about the views or clout. She's what real fun's all about. Toxie on the mic and a queen unseen. But her energy's loud and her talk is clean. Feel the beat, hear her laugh, raise your hands. She's the minstrel everyone understands. No camera, no face, just light. Toxie's taking over your night. Toxie, just a voice, but you